Anything now? Can you hear me at the back? Can you hear me at the back? I'll start again, shall I? Because somebody decided to mess with this. That's right, it was me. I'll be back in 1 sec. I've got to fix something. I've got to fix something. I've got to fix me head in, because I'm fucking bald. Can't be showing that off all night. Right, start again. So, hiya Nigel, hiya Jen, hiya Dragon. Adam, you wait until I tell you I'm coming live. You do not tell me, boy. Do you understand? No sound, no volume. No one can hear me. No one can hear me. I have an idea up my sleeve. I always have an idea up my sleeve. The only problem is you can't see me sleeve, see? Can't even see me body. Camel fucking flash. F me. I got such a bad itch here. Look at that. Fuck you. You got a nice view of my ass crack. 50 members, you get another one. Have you tried turning it off and on again? No, basically I was having a mess around with it yesterday trying to fix this, because you remember how this was dead loose yesterday? So I obviously had to unplug that to be able to fix it. And then when I've unplugged it, it's decided to go, ah! And basically done a DJ everywhere. Someone else did a DJ yesterday, did anyone see? I'm running a fucking risk by saying this. Did anyone notice someone else did a DJ yesterday? Not watching this show. She's not watching this. She hasn't said hello. She's not watching. Did anyone see somebody do a DJ? Did anyone see it? Ah, shit. Have you got your headphones on? She can't hear this, can she? She got her headphones on? She can't hear me. Tell me she can't hear me. She can't hear me. Yes. Someone did a DJ yesterday. Oh, shit. Nobody did a DJ yesterday. It was great. You want some? I'll give you some. You'll go, oh yeah, keyboard warrior. Look where you are. Get in your car. Get in now. You know what? Oh shit, she knows where I live. Hi Kay, how you doing? You alright? You did really well at Repo last night. So I'm proud. You know, Princess K and all that. So anyway, where was we? Hiya Michael, hope you're doing well. So everyone's heard, we did have, would you like the knife to go? Well, apparently I had a nice crack earlier, so let's try that. You won't go on the motorway, I'm safe. Woo! Good job I lived down that 56. Yeah, DJ, we heard you failed your driving test. Everyone was celebrating. I mean, everyone was commiserating. Sorry, mate. Nah, sorry to hear it. I do owe her a game of Repo now. We might have a game later on. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, unfortunately, DJ failed his driving test. Sorry, DJ. And what else has happened today? What else has happened today? Anything else happened today? Oh yeah. So Michael's home. We're all, needs to rest. So you rest, Michael. Only going to play Repo when you say you're 100%. So glad you're home. We're all made up. So Michael won the race yesterday. And also Slade won the race. So Slade has had his Steam key, and I'm going to sort Michael out later on, because I don't know how to gift Steam pouches. I'll have to work it out. So today I'm just going to have a chilled day, because it's September the 1st. It's the busiest day in work for me. Even though today I didn't really do much. Sold a couple of cars. That's about it. Because I've changed jobs again, it's... I'm not giving you my wallet. You can fuck right off. Oh, you mean Steam wallet? Okay. I'll sort it out later. Yeah, busiest day, but for me it was great, because like everyone else was busy doing handovers. That means customers were free, and I was selling cars. And I do have a record where every March 1st, September the 1st, I always sell at least one car. And it carried on that way today. The only one I didn't do it was March just gone, but I had handed me notice in I was leaving, so I wasn't asked. I don't actually think I worked. I think it was a Wednesday, and I was off that day anyway. Right, so today we're going to do some plastic crack. and we're going to do some painting. So I'm going to show you something first. I want your opinions. So we're in, as we started painting this the other day. People want those 75 plates. They do. Hey, you'll like this, DJ. Guess what? Car I'm in today. Can you guess what car I'm in? So my car was a Tayron, got sold last week. So I've been smoking around in a higher manual Golf, and today I had to give that one back because another car came free. Can anyone guess what car it is? I'll give you a hint. It's a VW. Anyone guess? If anyone guesses it right, I'll put you down on the giveaway. Golf GTI? No. But you're only allowed 3 guesses, DJ. Everyone's only allowed 3 guesses. Anyone guess what it is? A Beetle? No. Golf R? No. I've done nothing but 2018 cars for the last 3 months. Golf R line? No, that's the one I drove to work in today, so you get half a point for that one. Car with 4 wheels? Oof. I think Michael's got to go down for one there. No! Of course it had 4 wheels. Technically, it's got more than 4. We have a winner. Greasy Peasy is going down. I am currently in the buzz. So, Adam, you're getting put down because you guessed it right within 3 guesses. There you go. So, one person is officially on the giveaway for September. So, we're doing 3... Is it new or used? Well, it's a demo, so both, technically, because it was new when we started and it's now used. So, as it stands right now, as we know, we're at 0. Don't like 0. Don't like 0. A VW, not a VW bus, a buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. So we don't like that. So we need that. So we're going to do a goal. I'm going to do a light goal. Right, so... I'm going to do an easy one. So, if we hit this goal, anyone who gifts today gets 5 marbles, right? And the goal is 1 £5 super chat. And then anyone else who gifts gets 5 marbles. Nice little start to the... nice little start. It's an ID Buzz. People who drive those, ironically. You're not taking part in it? Oh, you've won one, have you? You've won one, so you're not taking part. Right, so I want to see people's opinions on this. So, remember how last week we were painting the big model, so the big bit of terrain? So I've carried on a little bit with it and changed a few bits. So you can now see the doors. You're now seeing a little bit. Technically, you've won 2, yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is the kind of scheme I'm going for. It's very nice, isn't it? It's very nice. So the scheme I'm going for, because you notice it's like little skulls. There you go. So you can see like the little skulls. So I'm going for like a matte grey with a silver background, and then I'm going to do a dark wash over the top of it. So basically all I've done here was I sprayed it black, and then I very lightly sprayed it Wraithbone. And then what I've done, I got the black out again, and from a distance, from about 18 inch, just sprayed it, and you got this effect there. So you see I got this dark little effect. And I've still got the ink to go over it, so I've still got to ink it. Yeah, I've done fuck all in that bit, though. That's the bit I'm scared about, doing all that, because I've got to do all that red in there next. So, yeah, so that one I won't do today, because I want a bit of help with some other ones. So, thanks to the filthiest of all the green names, I went out, thanks to his idea, I went out and I bought some Mechanicus Standard Grey, and I've sprayed these. So... we've got a couple of options on what we can paint today. We can carry on painting these, which is the ruins, because we've already got a colour scheme for it. And we could put maybe a bit of jazz. Honestly, I would love a Golf R, but I can't get one. DJ, if you was to even think about driving a Golf R, you'd crash. Depending on what age you go for. If you go for a brand new one, it's 333 horsepower. Yeah, it's 4-wheel drive, but you couldn't even handle half of that just yet. So just chill the fuck out, yeah? Looks gorgeous. Thank you, sir. So yeah, so we've got a few of these that we're going to do. So we could potentially do some of these, right? Because we have got like the... this is what I need help with. What colour are we going to do? Sort of this thing here. What colour are we doing the doors and the panels? No, he couldn't insure a golfer. Your instructor says she would trust you with a Mark 7 Golf GTI. Yeah, but you're supplying her with bad dragon bits. Of course she's going to fucking say that. Here, have a tentacle. Of course you can drive a GTI. Here, have a fucking squid leg, which is a tentacle. Here, have a fucking dragon penis. Fuck's sake. And money. Yeah. Right, the other option we've got we can do is this one. So as you can see this a little bit better where I've been... So that might be an idea because we can work out what we're going to do, like this colour and stuff. So I need some help. Oh, I want a dragon penis. It's like the Rick and Morty episode that with the dragon. I want a dragon. I want a dragon now. Your instructor's car. All right. If your instructor thinks you'll be all right in a Mark 7 Golf GTI, tell him to give it you for a night then. That is soon say fucking now. So we've got a couple of things we can paint. We still don't know what the cat did. Huh? You've lost me on that one. But yeah, we got this one we could potentially do as well. Oh, shit. So we've got a few bits and bobs that we can crack on with. Because obviously, that's done. Because I don't really want to do much more than that. I just want a bit of two-tone. So you can see you've got the radiator there as well, which is looking quite good. Oh, yeah, in Rick and Morty, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, well, he did leave a little hand grenade under the sand, didn't he? But yeah, when Rick went mad and was like, yeah, when he saw what the cat had done. Yeah. Do you like the ruin? It's quite nice, that, isn't it? All that was dwarf bronze, null oil ink over the top, and then just highlighted it with Retributor armor, and it gives it that two-tone look. See how like the background of it looks a bit darker. Ooh, excuse me. And then that is just spray-coated black, sprayed over again with Mechanicus Standard Grey, given a null oil wash, and then things like this bit here and these bits here were just done in silver. And then null over the top, and a few little bits of... see, just above my finger there, you got a few little bits of like rust dripping down and stuff, but yeah, they're quite nice. So I could do some more ruins, because I've got more ruins here that we can do. We could try something completely different. I mean, I've started doing that one, and you can see out what colour it was, and then you can see what the null wash does. So it makes it a lot darker. Well, thank you, Slay. I just don't know what to paint. I'm thinking maybe try this as a difference, because we've got a hatch there that we can choose a colour for. We've got this thing that's sticking out we could choose a colour for. We've got a lot of metal work we could do. We could even do like these things silver. Not silver, gold. Just for a change. And then we can do silver on the top. So that's a good candidate for today. So's that. That's just a bigger version. So we'll go with a smaller one to start off with. Right. So these are the options then for painting. Let me get them all out. I think that's a bit big. Right. 4 options for painting before we go to Jazz Club. Option number 1 is this. So we've got a bit of a... Have I started? Oh, yeah, I've already started. I've already washed this one as well. So that's got quite a lot of piping, which will take a little bit longer. Dan's favourite, piping. Then we've got some more ruin. Well, now we know what we're doing on that, so we could just crack on with that one. That's brand new. Or we can go for a completely different one and go for, like, I don't know, paint the hatch in red to match up with the Ministorum building. And then we can do these things. Right, so your options are, number 1, continue number 1. Do you want me to do a poll? Right, so let's do a poll. Start a poll. Which terrain? So we've got the ruin. So we've got that one that we're calling the ruin. that one, which we're calling part done. So we'll call that part done. Yes, Dan, I will be in a sec. Yeah. Then we can do skull building. So we'll call that skull building. And then we've got this one, which we'll call, I don't know, containers. Yeah, the big white building. The only problem is, Dan, I'm scared to do a Discord banter because Kay might jump in and start battering me. So there we go. Quick heads up. CD Keys is rebranded, now known as Loaded. Okay. Thanks, DJ. So yeah, so we've got skull building. We've got partially started. We've got ruin. Or we've got big white building. Start your vote now. What do I fancy? Skull building. 4 votes out of your 12s. Tony Audio, she can't hurt you. Yes, she can. She can hurt. Right. I'm in the lobby. Hang on a minute. I might need to just change some settings after unplugging this. Voice and video. Yeah, microphone's wrong, so microphone. Gaming headset. Right, that should work now. So yeah, I'm in the lobby. If anyone wants to jump in and come and give me some abuse. I'll be back in a bit, and possibly Streamception to check out what's going on here. Cool, man. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, go do your workout, and then yeah, come and jump on it. It's all right. Dan's here.
Is it working?
It's working.
Coolio. I actually saw. I put in the chat how they still make the original Volkswagen bus in Brazil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw one because in Lyndhurst, somebody had actually imported one and made it into a camper.
Oh.
And they were selling it next to believe it or not, a Bedford.
Oh. Bedford. Seen one of them in ages. So how have you been, sir? You've all recovered after your breakaway, or still rough as a bird's ass?
Well, I'm always all right. I've got the general level of enthusiasm. But yeah, they still do to this day. It's if you can tell because it's got current gen flaming registration plates on the damn thing, and also they will always have a spare wheel on the front because that's where they hide the radiator.
True that.
Oh, you could do that as a side gig one day, mate. You could just you can find some inroads whilst you're in with the VW crowd and see if you can get some inroads into importing those vans. Because tell you what, they would sell like hotcakes these days if you could actually get them here.
Yeah, that's true.
With any kind of regularity.
Right, let me set me stuff up. So how are we getting on? So we'll give it another couple of minutes.
Humvees are too big for this country. They're just way too wide.
Yeah. So don't forget as well. So we're doing 3 giveaways this month. All right. We're doing the voucher giveaway. We're doing a repo Steam key and a second repo Steam key. And the idea behind it is jump in, play repo with us. Not too bad, not too shabby. Right. Let me just so we know what the buildings are. Right, let me move the buildings over here a minute.
And be over the age of 18.
And be over the age of 18, yeah. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird yesterday. Yeah. How old are you? 15. Bye! Gone. No.
I don't know if you saw what I put in chat after that. I was like, someone younger than me? Okay, that's a first.
How old are you? How old are you, DJ?
20.
Gotta be 21 for this channel, mate. Sorry.
I just thought I'll double check. Can you actually hear everybody that's in the chat?
I can hear you and I can hear DJ. Yeah, I can't hear. I cannot
There you
hear
go.
the
I thought so. You
Space
can't hear
Marine.
Slade.
Hang on.
Because Slade's talking, but you just so
Sorry,
happen to be
Slade.
saying things that sound as if you're answering him,
Sorry,
but not
Slade.
answering him. I'm like, have I gone boggy? What's going on?
Sorry, Slade. No, I had you on mute because of the last repo.
Last repo, yeah.
Of
We
course,
have to
that's
check
the reason
because
why. Yeah.
he manually mutes everybody in the Discord because some people like to get him killed by the hunter by playing the.
Who
would that be?
That is?
I have no idea. I don't know who even has that
Mute
button.
DJ.
Bitches love cannons.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
So Nigel, what is it? What's your big deal with DJ? Why don't you like DJ? Come on, spill it with the group. We'll have this as a big open forum, Nigel. What is it you don't like about DJ?
I would very much like DJ to set up his dash cam to be live on Facebook so that we can see him drive a GTI, a Mark 7 GTI, and watch him bin it on the first island.
Yeah, that would be like.
If you want me, well, as soon as she gets it, I will see if I can potentially get some dashcam footage to be driving it. We'll see.
Is this your driving instructor?
Yeah, she's planning on getting the GTI.
Is she also your mum?
No.
Why the hell would she let you drive her Mark 7 when it won't even have dual controls?
She's going to fit dual controls to it.
She's fitting dual controls on a GTI.
Yes.
She needs assistance.
Yeah.
She needs some sort of mental assistance.
Yeah, it's either that or she's not getting any students because DJ's driving them away, and it's her way of, and it's her way of bringing in the cash. Nigel says you need to grow up more, DJ. What do you
Low
say?
cut tops.
DJ,
and a
what do you say to
GTI.
that? Yeah, look, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. She needs section.
She's 83.
That's what DJ's into, though, aren't you, DJ?
Oh, listen, does the Mark 7 have a mode? Can you keep it out of keep it in eco?
It does have a
I
mode
think
side,
it's-
yeah.
Yeah, it's got modes. Although to be fair, if it was me and it was Good Country Road, sport mode.
Yeah, you're fucking binning that, mate. You're binning that.
Yeah, you
no
wouldn't
fucking problem.
want sport. You wouldn't want sport mode on a country road. It's too twitchy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
very
that power
true.
going to the front wheels. Right, like try driving
It-
a fucking
it does-
club sport.
This car does have the performance pack with the upgraded LSD though. So yeah.
It's still front wheel fucking drive though. You were
Yeah,
gonna
Upgraded LSD is
you're
good
gonna
stuff.
say again, Slade.
Oh, the upgraded LSD, that's what you need. You'll be talking to aliens, gods, like you'll be in another universe.
Limited slip differential for those that don't know. It's not a
Yes.
drug.
Yes.
It should be when
The fact-
DJ's fucking driving.
She's on him if she's flaming putting dual controls on a Mark 7.
There's my old instructor around here. So when I learned 20 odd years ago, she had a Corsa, and because she was struggling to get customers and students, she ended up upgrading to a VXR, Corsa VXR, and I'm like, luckily those was all right.
Yeah.
I learned in a Clio, and I hate French cars. But Graham was cool.
Yeah, she used to own a Mark 7 Golf R as a project car, which she stage one's tuned and exhaust and everything. So yeah.
Oh, she's definitely cracked in the head if she's spending money tuning an R.
Yeah, there's not really much you need to do to them.
Yeah.
You're probably going to spend a fortune to get that much more power. And how many women go mad for that much more power?
I've never heard of women going mad for power before.
Every inch helps.
Can I like stretch this?
Yeah,
Oh god.
just pull it. Just pull on it. just pull on it and then wrap it around something and just keep doing this. Just get one of your paintbrushes, right, and just start wrapping it round and doing this to it. and wrapping it and wrapping it and wrapping it.
Welcome to pulling the plug.
I still feel slightly weird whenever I watch Slave paint, and he puts the brush in that ratty ass brown water because he's currently painting brown, and then in his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
every time.
Not wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's
Not
the
wrong with
best.
that. Yeah.
That's how I get those gains.
Yeah. But it's also funny when you don't get all the paint off fully, and then because you put it in your mouth like that, and you get a bit on your lip like that, and you just sat with it on your lip for ages in all different colours.
I think that may be the
next
reason
time-
why Al's beard's grey, because he started painting back when they were flaming metal models and it was lead-based paint.
Lead-based paint, baby.
Next time I'm painting white, I'll make sure to put a little bit coming from the corners of my mouth. I'll just I'll have a little bit, right? So on that, I'm gonna pop out. I might pop back in like a bum later on and check out what's
Yeah.
going on.
Do it, man.
So
Do
I hope you guys have some fun. What are you doing? You're painting some buildings, or
Yeah, we're gonna. Looks like I'm having a look. Let's see what's happening. Let's end the poll. So we are going to be painting. The winner is the school building. So we're gonna paint that one. There we go. That is the winner. That's the one that we're building, which has got so much detail. It's ridiculous. So this is gonna.
is that
That's why they picked it. It's they like watching you struggle.
So
is that third party? Is that Forge World, or that's
no, this is
crazy?
That's it's the what's it called? Give me 1 sec. Let me just find what it is. I'll put it on the screen so you can see.
This boy's connected. He's got inroads.
I went to I was in Element Games not long ago with Ad, and I saw it in there, and it's like ooh, and I just grabbed it. It's called.
Didn't say you paid for it.
Yeah.
You just grabbed it.
I just grabbed it. Is it Hivestorm? Yeah, it's from the Hivestorm set, but you can get the terrain on its own, and the terrain is called. Let me just find it. Where are you bastard?
You too can get a 5-finger discount if you put hashtag Tallahassee into.
So it's Volcus. Yeah, so it's Volcus. Let me just see if I can get a few pictures for you so you can see it.
Sorry, what's Jen accidentally tasting?
Null Noil.
Oh, okay. Is that what you call it now?
Null Noil. Right, let me get this on the big screen so everyone can see it. So yeah, so this is it here. So this is the thing that I got. So that piece is this one over here. So let me get it a bit bigger. So you can.
Oh, that's what it looks like when it's painted properly.
And blocked.
You know what? I only realized who that is just recently. I thought that was you the whole time.
I've had a pint of Lambrini.
Fucking hell.
That is Ass Gamer J.
Right, so here we go. So this is that piece there. That's that big white piece that I've got. This piece is the bit that we're talking about now. This bit is behind me over here as well. So pretty much, apart from these little pieces which are downstairs, I've got all that terrain here. So yeah, it's Volcus. So it's that's behind me. So how's that one? Where's the big piece that we're on about? Is it that one? It's not that one. It's there. You go. So it's that one. That's the piece that we're going to do now. That's how fucking detailed it is. So I am thinking of copying the gold along here, but I've done it in a darker colour. So I'm thinking of changing the blue, and then go from there. So
yeah, it does look a little bit washed out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You gonna do the red like you did on the?
Yeah, I might do the red, but I don't know because that's a completely different building setup. So I don't know whether to do the red or what other colour we can do really. So we'll have a little talk about it in a bit. But yeah, that's so
It's a Mechanicus, isn't it, when you make it as red as you're making it?
yeah, and it's a Mechanicus style building because it's got. I don't think you can see it from this angle. Let me go back up. No, you can't quite see it. Let me just change this back over because it is kind of Mechanicus. Because look, it's got that. So we could do it red. So do that red. We'll have to figure out what colour to do this, and then we can do that white, like the Mechanicus white. So we could say this is a Mechanicus ruin. So it's a good shout out, Dan. Yeah, you've actually got them on the top, the Mechanicus things there as well. So if you look there, you've got the Mechanicus. You can't quite tell on this one. I'll have to set the other one up. There you go. There you go. So we'll
You can just about see the cog, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do that bit red. Then we need to decide what colour we're going to do that. We'll do that bit white. Then we need to decide what colour we're doing the frame around that. Do we do that red as well? Obviously, we know what colour we're doing these because we're doing all these the exact same. So that's tin bits and silver. Do all the piping silver and tin bits. So we'll keep all them the same. I'm thinking of doing all the little lights like a blue. Like it's a blue cover on all the buildings. And yeah, there you go. We've got a plan. Right, let's crack on. Dan's on one tonight, according to Dad. Sorry,
well, I'll split off and I'll come back like a hobo later on. But
Anytime,
one thing, you know, it looks like you got 18 people here and 7 likes. Could we get like a few more likes here on the stream? Come on, like I know you guys can do it. So I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Good man. See you, Slave. Good to see you, buddy.
See ya.
Ta-ta.
Right, so we know what we're doing Volcus. So, should we get some music on in the background? Might be a bit loud, that. So this is the one we had on the other week. Should we do this, or should we do the Command and Conquer?
Volume sounds like my side, so...
Command and Conquer. All right, let's do the Command and Conquer. All right. Chaos wants Command and Conquer. You're going to have to act if you want to live in a different world. That was great timing by me, that. Yeah.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Come on, I got the timer on that pretty fucking good. Ah, you gotta go fast, you okay? Welcome in. Hang on, I need to turn that down. Let me turn you guys up.
You need to turn me up, that's a first.
Do we have to? Right, Dan, just talk for us a sec.
For us a sec, how are you?
Because I got it coming through this one. Can you hear everyone okay in chat? We're going to have to add you and live in a different world. You got to admit, I got that pretty epic. I don't know why it started just after it, but it was pretty good. Right. Nah, you're a bit quiet for me.
Yeah, it sounds quiet.
DJ's too loud even now.
Well, I've currently got it set at normal level, but I would do. I could whack it up slightly if you want.
Well, I've turned it up maximum. Turned Dan up. Right, hang on. I know what it is. Hang on. I've got a better idea. I know what it is.
Yeah,
I like
no
that we've
idea.
gone from 16 to 23 whilst messing about with audio.
Right, how's that? Is that better? DJ talk?
Microphone check, 1 2 1 2.
1 2. Is this on? If anyone knows what that song's from, I'd be very impressed. Dan, please talk.
Oh no, we're back down to 17 again.
Bye everyone. No, I've got it at 20. I've got it as 20 lovely people. Slade obviously has had to jump off. There we go. Right. Still too loud on DJ. If I turn that down, turn that up. Right, you guys talk a sec.
Microphone check, 1 2 1 2.
Dan,
Yeah,
how's that?
hello.
How's
How
that?
are you? Ba-la-ba-la-ba-ba-ba.
He's loving it.
Oh,
Right.
I sound loud enough now.
You're alright now. Yeah, it's because I've turned the volume down actually on YouTube itself.
I'm already getting that gag reflex from hearing my own voice.
Right, so we're gonna go and sort something out. So give me a sec. Need to sort this
Michael
out.
says Dan's perfect. I'm going to make a screenshot of that because that's the only time any of us ever said that in their life.
Right, let's see if this works now. So we've got
Shame about DJ.
Hobby
He's
Stream number
really-
1 is working. I've moved it so we can try Hobby Stream numero 1. There you go. This Hobby Stream number 1. So Hobby Stream number 1 can possibly see about a bit of the detail, and then Hobby Stream number 2 is here, so we can do a lot of detail. So I'm thinking of just changing that a bit, because that seems to be. Oh no, that's rad, isn't it? Right, hang on. Let me just have an adjustment. I need to move this a bit higher. Need to move that a bit higher. I need to adjust that to about there. And then I need to adjust that. That's a bit better. It's a bit higher up now. So as I'm painting, you can see it a bit better. Hang on one sec. Crotch watch. So if I do that, right. So let's mix some paints. We've been here for 37 minutes. We've been here nearly a whole bloody Valrak, and we haven't started yet. Yeah, this is a brand new one. Brand new corn red. So let's do the corn red up in the corner. Yeah, I'm going to use quite a bit of corn red. Dan will be happy about this. There's the water we're using, Dan. There's the water we're using.
Filthy. Filthy.
Healthy water. See, I don't. So, like, Slade likes to use his lime and medium and stuff like that, which is good, but I find it only good for metallics, which he's clever in using it, because that's what he's doing. He's using it on his metallics. Hang on. Ashley Pasty's just jumped in, I see. You might be muted. Hi, Nate.
Heyo.
No, you're not Nate. You're DJ. Get it fucking right, would you?
That was.
Oh, he's back
I
out.
was
He
just
heard your
saying
voice
hello.
and left. No, there he goes.
He heard DJ, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Heyo. Doo-doo.
So, DJ did message me recently, and he did ask that that I try and make him win because he's desperate for some bad dragon. DJ, can you just tell all chat that, you know, why you should do such a thing? What's your obsession with it?
There we go.
There he goes. He's here.
Easy.
Can't hear
Hello.
anything.
Hang on, I've lost.
Evening.
Are you through your headset, Mike?
Who, what, when, where, why?
You through your
So
headset.
are you
Mike?
going through your headset, Mike? You're a bit tinny.
No, I'm driving home.
Oh, you're driving. Yes,
For
that
Christmas.
makes sense. You're on your
Yeah.
phone.
I
Yeah,
was just about to say that.
because for some strange reason, it doesn't seem to want to work coming through my car. I'll give it a quick test again.
It's alright,
See,
we can hear you
putting
alright.
it back in.
Okay, let's paint.
Doesn't he drive a Golf? Is that why it's not working?
Oh, well, isn't
No, it's the Pioneer screen that I put in it. It's in itself at the minute.
it? Quick question
Don't
of the
know.
chat. Do we want to
These
do
Volkswagens.
this? Volkswagens are fucking great. Fucking good.
They
Right.
used to be.
Do we want? Do we want to do this bit a different colour? So whilst I'm painting this, have a little think. All cars used to be better. Since all these fucking Euro regulations are coming, they've all gone dog shit. So you have to pander to these fucking regulations.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of history with Volkswagen. A lot of history. Well, it started off with Dieselgate, obviously.
Well, let's not get political. I work for them. Well, I don't work for them, but I sell them.
Yeah, I know. That's long since gone. But they're just dealing with the billions of aftermath. So they're trying the best. They're trying the best.
Because we could do to kind of match it. You see how we've got this bit here that we're going to do gold, and that bit we're going to do gold. We could do this trim around here gold as well and go full on Mechanicus. Or if we want to do Mechanicus, really it'd be red and silver. So we could do red and silver on this door if you want to. What do we think?
Well, gold everywhere else but silver on the door.
Well, we could do that, silver instead, but we are going to have a lot of silver everywhere else around here, so we could possibly keep it gold as a change, but what does chat think? Such an odd position to paint in under a camera. So fucking alien. Adam, are you painting? Are you jumping into chat and coming and having a chat with the boys? All automatic cars need banning. That's coming from someone who sounds like they've never drove an automatic car before in their lives. I am going to call you out on that, Nigel. Have you ever fucking drove an automatic car in the last 5 years? If you say no, then you need to shut that mouth. If you have, then I need to know
It depends on what automatic is driven, though.
Yeah,
because
but if it's
like...
French, they're dog shit. Some
if
Japanese are dog shit.
Dog shit.
If
Apart from
it's
pastry.
German,
I don't particularly currently like the current run of Audi's flaming 17 gear gearboxes where you're in 4th gear doing 15 miles an hour.
have you drove one in the last 5 years, Nigel? Drove Mazda, well that's your problem. Mazda is shit at all.
Yeah.
Mazda do really bad.
Mazda have got gaps.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Kay's here. Let me unmute her. So she's shouting at me. Hi, Kay.
She's muted herself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you muted yourself, Kay. Bye, Kay.
Hello.
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 Hi, Dad.
You alright?
Sad.
And yes, to answer your question, yes, I am painting.
Yay.
Ooh.
What are you painting? Eradicators?
That last, yeah, just that last one, and then I primed a Norn emissary today that Davos kindly gifted to me. So I might throw a bit on that if I get this done quick enough.
So, Adam's put gold. What do we all reckon? Should we do silver on all the bits, but do gold along here and then gold around here? I think that's a good idea.
I think silver all the bits and then gold poppage would look good.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Off work today, bud?
Yes, back in on Wednesday night.
Well, tomorrow night I'm back on PUBG with 2 guys who I work with. What's that? Do you want to paint my army, Adam? Says Jen.
Yeah, can do if you want.
Well, you've got about a month to paint it, the whole thing.
How much needs painting?
I'd say the whole army.
How much is that? What army?
2,000 points. Black Legion. So it's already undercoated. She's done quite a lot of the gold. She just hates doing the gold trim.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can do it. I can do the gold trim if she needs help. You just have to get it to me.
There you go, Jen.
It is a bit of a trap, that, isn't it? It's 2,000 points.
I only work like 3 or 4 days a week, and it's in the evenings for 2 of those. So 4 days a week where I'm not doing much.
Difference between 2,000 points of custodies and 2,000 points of
Knights. 2,000 points a night. So
of guards.
Or
or
Tyranids. 2,000 points of Tyranids.
yeah.
So actual 2,000 models then.
Well, considering I've hardly painted any of them ones I got off you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nids will pass.
Now you know why I didn't want to do. I hate horde armies.
I'm convinced that the reason why Henry Cavill likes Custodies so much is because he's actually a very busy man, so 2,000 points is only like 6 models, and it's flat gold with some red bits.
That's pretty much it. That's it. You spray it gold, you then do a Agrata shade or what's the other colour? You basically do like a wash over the top of it, and you do leather boots, you do gold on the you do red on the plume at the back. You do blue on the weapon, and then a couple of bits of detail, and that's it. No. Yeah, but I've got about 3,000 points sat there doing fuck all. That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
That's one stream's worth. That.
Sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah, but custodies are like 200 odd points for like 3 models. Because imagine Terminators, but twice as hard and tough. That's basically what a custodian is.
I can't actually hear anybody else, you know.
You can't hear anyone?
I'm not.
I can only hear you. Is it just you talking then?
No, Dan was talking.
No.
I couldn't hear Dan.
Dan, talk.
Can you hear me okay?
No, I can hear you, DJ.
Not being able to hear me talk is a bonus, really, isn't it? Have a look, see whether Kay's muted
our Lord
me.
and Saviour, Daniel Monk.
Have a look if Kay's muted, Dan. Has Dan got a little mute button next to his name?
Oh, I don't know, she's wandered off. Hang on.
Have a look on the Discord and see if like the microphone stand off next to his name.
If you on Discord, if you right click Dan, then a little, assuming you're on PC, then
She is, yeah.
yeah. So what you gotta do? Right click where Dan is.
I was having a little look before. There's some bits in there that I do want, but there's some bits that I don't. So for now, because I've just ordered all that bits and bobs, I'm going to pass on it. But I appreciate you offering it to me. But if you want to put it in the Discord, see if anyone else wants to take it off your hands. It is a fantastic deal. And all the little bits that you were telling me about before. Stick it in the Discord, see if anyone else fancies it, bud.
Alan, have you got a little sales section?
No, you can make one if you want, bud. When you get on.
You made the Discord, mate. You should know.
Yeah.
Alan's made his own changes as well.
What
But I lose track.
Yeah. The only thing I've done is deleted the member thing because people were coming into the Discord and were like, they couldn't get access to anything. Yeah, they couldn't get access to anything, you know, because we deleted the battle, the choose the Warhammer or choose Airsoft. So we might need to get
people were in certain aspects and getting a bit confuzzled, so we got rid of it.
So what we'll do, we need a day where we can sit down together and go through it all.
Yeah.
There is a 40k chat, but it's not. It isn't a sales chat.
I'll throw a sales one in.
Yeah, throw a sales one in. Put it near. You see where I've put all about you? Weird collectibles. Put it in there.
Yeah.
Put it underneath the weird collectibles bit. So there we go. So we got part of the door. Now that looks a lot brighter on camera than it actually is, and it will darken up a little bit, and it's going to have a wash put over it. Yeah. So that's the start of that. Let's flip it over and do the inside now, which is an absolute.
Can I make a suggestion for the sales channel?
If you
Not Bad Dragon.
Really?
He wants a Bad Dragon section.
Yes, really.
He wants to use Bad Dragons.
No, what I was thinking was
That has
for
to go in the
the
fantasy section,
Warhammer sales channel, set up as a forum channel. That way, conversations are all going to get missed between people, so that we can have different threads for like different things.
Yeah, I'll do it. That's actually not a bad idea. I'll do that.
But DJ, that Bad Dragon bit that you want has to go in the fantasy section. That can't go in 40k. There's no dragons in 40k.
Oh, there's
There is a
mechanical
Sigmar, isn't there?
dragons.
Yeah, that's the fantasy section.
Isn't a Helldrake technically a dragon?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's a stained glass window with thoughts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And a bitch to paint. I need to finish that actually.
Yeah, mine's collecting dust. It's just gold at the minute.
You know what I might do? On Wednesday. I might do a bit more on that on Wednesday on stream. Because I'm quite proud of that the way I've done the colours. Yes.
Yeah, it does look good.
Since when did you play PUBG?
Since Tuesday.
Since Tuesday.
Yeah. So 2 of the lads I work with, they play it a lot and they're really good. So I was having a chat with them, and I said, "Well, why don't you come on stream on Tuesday and we'll all play together?" And he went, "Yeah, all right." So I played with them on Tuesday. They're actually really good because they've been playing it for donkey's years. I was
terrible.
I was shit.
Can I be cheeky and see if is there a spare slot?
There's really a spare slot, yeah.
Could I
Do you wanna
hop
play
in? I've
tomorrow?
not played PUBG. Yeah, I've not played in ages, and I like my Battle Royale.
Alright, yeah, you're in. But be prepared to be shouted at by them because they're quite aggressive.
No, that's fine.
I feel like that about Grey Zone when you got me to buy it and you played it like twice,
Great.
Oh, yeah.
like a year ago.
I've not played it. I've not played it in ages. You always sort of hopped in at the worst time as well.
It's like, oh yes, I'm relatively new to PC playing. I'm gonna get this fantastic game, Grey Zone, because all of my friends are playing it. By the time I learn the controls and they stop dragging me by my Jap side, it's like, oh, we're not playing it anymore. Proper old man game in it. Howdy, crouch lean.
Yeah, Davos, send Adam the the bits that you sent me. Send it to Adam, all them bits. Because there's some really good bits. There's some like really good characters and whatnot in there, and it's just with all the stuff I'm getting, because I'm getting that kill team and I need an airbrush and stuff. I just can't quite stretch my budget to that. Right, so we've done that. I'm going to leave the gold for a minute because I need to do the gold all the way. Actually, what should we do? What colour should we do this? Should we do this red? Should we do that red? Should we do that red as well? What do you reckon?
I thought you were
What
doing
bit?
that silver.
No, I was gonna, because I'm doing all the pipes in like a Tim Bits colour. So Tim Bits is
Maybe if you do the tank red, but you do that top strap.
yeah, could do that. So Tim Bits is this colour here. So like the darky brassy colour there. That's Tim Bits.
Oh, it's like it's darker gold.
Yeah, like really, really dark. So I could do these bits
Oh,
here.
that bit, yeah.
So I could do them bits in red, but I could do this strap here and that strap there in gold to match the gold that's going around here.
And the grate.
And the
The
grate
grate
could
could be
do
Tim
silver.
Bits.
Yeah, the grate could be Tim Bits, yeah. And then
The grate
Tim
would be
Bits
great.
pipe, then these little bits that go across that hold it in place, they'll be silver. This will be silver, but that will be white on the inside there. And then Tim Bits, 10 pence, 50 pence. Anyone see the video?
Yeah.
£1 fish.
Right, let's do that. Let's do that while we've got the red.
Make it look like a classic British letterbox.
Yeah.
Oh, if only you could get that and a phone box 3D printed just for banter.
Oh, that would be great, yeah. Davos!
Have you seen? I showed you what I've got coming that's 3D printed, didn't I, Alan?
yeah.
The Mount Orkmore.
That looks cool, that.
I saw it and it was cheap, and I was like, "That's funny. I want."
When I was driving back up north, it's like down at the very bottom of the M4, there was like a lay-by with a phone box in it. Still, I'm like, oh my god, an actual functioning phone box.
There's a place up near us that's got one in the garden, and it works.
I've seen there's a few people around here. They've got them in the garden, but they've got like plants and fish and
No.
all sorts of
Kind of.
other
This one
ironic hippie
actually-
shit in it.
This one actually still works. So I remember when I was but a youth that I actually used it to call a taxi.
I might have to commission Davos, if his 3D printer's up and running, to do a letterbox and a postbox. And then I'll paint them on stream.
That'd be funny.
Oh, Nate's gone.
Bye, Nate.
Probably lost
I bet
signal.
he's got home.
Yeah, he's probably lost
Oh,
signal.
he's back.
I'm back. Yeah, my phone had a fix.
Did it have a bit trip, mate?
It did, indeed.
Oh,
Is it an apple?
No.
Ah,
No, it's a banana.
Why?
Oh,
Wait.
What phone
I'm
what
fucking
phone have you got?
Sorry, two people spoke at the same time. Then.
no, just said, Danny,
Repeat your
Android
last.
Master Race.
Well, I have had like the last 3 folds, so
I had a fold and it didn't fold anymore when I was finished with it.
Yeah.
I started off with Nokia's because I'm old.
Oh yeah,
I had a
I started
Nokia.
Nokia's.
I had a 3210.
And then I went to a Sony. Do you remember when? Do you remember back in my day when phones used to be made like specially for specific things? I had a Nokia Walkman, not a Nokia, A Sony Ericsson Walkman.
Oh yeah.
The silver one, slide up one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of them as well. I thought it was the
Was
absolute
it-
tits when I got it.
What was the Nokia that still had the aerial on the top? Was that the 5210?
That was the 5210 and the
Yeah,
5110.
just the front came off.
Yeah, it was just the it was just normal QWERTY keypad and a green screen.
3 lines of text.
Yeah.
I remember getting one of them when I was in school. I got home and my mum was like, "What are you doing? I've got a phone." "How did you get a phone? You've got no money." "I got it on a contract." Oh, she was livid. She walked us straight back to town. Who did I get it off? I can't remember who I got it from now. The company doesn't exist anymore. And she was like, "Do you have any idea?" Yeah, probably. He walked in a school uniform and signed a contract. "I'm taking you to court." And she's like, "No, give me the phone back. Bye."
My first ever sort of colour screen phone was a Samsung T100 flip phone.
Green's a colour.
And you could only have 10 text messages on it at a time. So back when I was like, 13, 14, trying to spread the seed, as it were. I remember chatting to birds and stuff. It was like every 20 minutes you were having to delete messages.
Yeah, it was a step up from getting getting magazines. At the back of the magazines was adverts for like $3.99 for a screensaver of like boobs, and it's just a collection of dots.
Yeah, or ringtones as well was another one.
Yeah. Polyphonic ringtones.
Yeah, and it was you
made
got
them
infrared,
yourself.
hadn't you? Yeah, but you could buy them, and then you could create them yourself, like you just said. And it's like, you've got infrared on your phone. Send us that ringtone.
Yeah. God, yeah.
Infrared.
And
You
then
can control your TV with it.
Yeah, and then when the Matrix came out, everybody wanted the big Nokia. I had one of
The
them
metal
as well.
Nokia.
Yeah, and he got nicked.
I'll be back in.
So the next big thing after that was the Motorola Razr.
I'm just gonna go.
I had a Motorola Razr.
Give me a sec.
I was about 17, 18 when that came out, and I got that the day it came out, and it was like 130 quid.
I can't believe that when this first started locking down the whole folding screen technology, they actually tried to bring out another Razr, and nobody noticed it existed.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
I have to disappear for a moment whilst I walk into my house and get my food.
Eat your KFC, Nate. Enjoy.
I will.
And tidy your room.
I'll
Make your bloody bed.
Make your
bring it
bloody
upstairs. No.
bed. Make your bloody bed. You're not done.
I will be back shortly.
Take your time.
I will.
Rude, Daniel. Rude.
No, it's because it's Nate. Nate will end up getting on a phone call and he'll be gone for like 45 minutes. So you don't put any time restrictions on Nate.
Well, he's been at my house since 2:30, 3 o'clock. So yeah.
How many phone calls did you take whilst he was there?
He made one to his mother to see what KFC she wanted. That was it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But he's ordered it to one in Mac, so his dad can pick it up when he's on his way home.
So his dad can pick it up.
Yeah.
Cheeky little shit.
I'll order it and pay for it, but you've got to pick it up.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Because I'm on this like healthy eating thing at the minute. I can't eat. Like we had a pizza on Friday night, so it was payday, and it was like the worst idea I've ever had. It tasted amazing.
Sorry about that.
But made me so ill.
Needed a drink.
You're not used to it. You're not used to the grease anymore.
Pretty much 3 or 4 weeks of not eating takeaways or drinking energy drinks or anything, and it's just like, ugh.
It's too
When I
thick,
do-
too stodgy.
Yeah, so now it's like, right, guess I'm staying on the healthy food, so I don't feel like that again. But then all
Nice.
Kaylee said for the last 7 days is, I want cake. But she's being good. She's being good as well, so I daren't cave. Plus,
Were you
whoever
bent
gets-
over at the time?
No.
Because that's what my missus says whenever I want cake.
Like, the first one to lose a stone gets 100 quid between me and her. So it's like, well, I want an Angron, so I'm fully locked in for this one.
Angry Ron. Everyone loves an angry
You
Ron.
can call it Hangron because of the diet.
Yeah. Well, I've lost half a stone in 2 weeks.
Nice.
So I'm not
Nickname him Snickers.
Snickers.
You're not right when you're hungry. Have a Snickers.
But then she let slip as well that for every extra stone I lose, I get another £100. So every time I lose a stone, I'll be getting another Primark.
This is just outright bribery.
Do it.
Yeah, it is. It's getting me to lose the weight.
Yeah.
Plus, if I do an 11-hour shift at level 2, so on a Saturday a full day, I do like 30,000 steps. So
Yeah, you'll be able to dodge those headshots that you keep getting.
I've only been shot in the head 3 times. Fair enough. One was on the Wednesday, one was on the Thursday, and then the last one was Saturday just gone. But yeah, still.
That video you sent. Sorry, Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, Jane, yeah. She, in her defence, she's shorter than Kaylee, and all she could see was my top of my head over a barrel. She couldn't see any high vis or nothing. So it was my own fault for standing where I stood, but still, it was a banger of a shot. And then one of the other players got me between the eyes. It went just above my eye pro as I came round the corner. And my fault again, I didn't say Marshall stepping round or anything, and he just zapped me from about 8 feet away with a tune to hell HPA high capper.
To be fair, even when I marshal, I never announce that I'm coming round the corner. I used to get slide all the time, and I say, "It's all right, carry on."
CQB, you've got to because you're that close. Like I was stood next to a window on Saturday afternoon, and someone came around with a shotgun, and it was 6 inches from my face. And my bum emptied itself.
You might have to revise your whole "I don't wear lower face protection" mantra.
Yeah, maybe. I've got
Maybe.
I bought a mask off Alan, but the only problem with that is if I've got that on and I'm talking to a player, if I'm penalising them or something, they can't hear me properly, and then it covers my ears, so I can't really hear properly either. So I've got a Delta mic, but I don't know.
I say that's what I like about Deltas. I mean, you might still get on the end of your nose, but you can pull it down when you pull somebody aside.
Yeah. But we have a really good system at level 2 of how we go about pulling players for poor play or bad attitude, stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not going to give it away live on YouTube, but we do have a very good system of how we do it. I'll tell you in person, it's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, trade secrets, trade marshalling trade secrets.
Yeah, I want to keep my job for a bit, longer than the other place anyway.
It's like my classic marshalling trade secret of always wearing polarized lenses, so you can't see where I'm looking. If I'm looking at you, I'm not looking at you. I just picked you to point my head at whilst I look at somebody else.
Which is
because I don't want them to know I'm looking at them.
Yeah, it's ideal outdoors, but so my area of level 2 most of the time is jungle, and it's dark, so.
Jungle is dark.
Jungle is massive.
Jungle is massive. Wicked.
I used to be able to do that. Can't do it now.
If I did that now, I'd probably choke on something.
I've just realised something. DJ's still here and he hasn't spoke for about an hour.
I am.
No, he is lurking. I've heard him giggle every now and again.
Did you hear the little shits and giggles?
It's better when someone giggles and shits. DJ, can I ask you a genuine curious question? And it's not anything to do with like, you know, the ribbing we give you, which is all in good fun. I hope you do know that. You know, we never mean any malice by it. But
I don't think it'd hang around if you thought we meant it.
This is true. I have never ever, when you've been either playing on one of Alan's streams or having a chat like this or anything, I've never heard you swear. Is that not like in your sort of way of life or anything? Because the rest of us swear like sailors.
I just don't.
You just
really?
don't? Not a fan of it?
Yeah, not a fan of it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's just curious more than anything.
What a load of bollocks! Yeah. Fuck's sake.
It's just me. Obviously, we all swear like sailors, sort of thing. So I just wondered, was it a southern thing? Was it something to do with your age, or you just didn't like it? And now you've answered my question, so I appreciate that.
Even Slade swears.
Even Slade.
You see, this is bullshit.
Ban on you.
Oh, but yeah, well, obviously, God, you should hear me and
Because we're
Kaylee talking to each other when we're not on stream. It's terrible.
Yeah, the hardest thing about streaming is because we're northern, we can't say our favourite word.
Yeah, because we're not allowed. We don't want to get Alan's stream pulled. You know.
It's not even, it's a term of endearment most of the time.
Yeah, if you're in the north of England or Australian.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, that sounds legal.
We all sat up and went, what was that?
I am shaking a can of contrast paint with a ball bearing in it.
Right.
The sound gate did not catch that one.
Did it just hear the sloshing of watered down paint? It's how I do my burn effects on the end of like melters and like exhaust ports and stuff. So I go over it with a silver, like a lead belcher, let it dry brush, and then go over it again with some like Balthazar gold to give it that brass look. And then I go over it with like either a Magos purple or a dreadful visage purple, but that's a little bit too dark for these.
Yeah, that's cool.
If I'm doing jump packs, I'll do like a Corax white because it's really bright because I haven't got any inks or anything, and then go over that with like what's the yellow I've got? Go over it with a Bad Moon yellow, or mix it in with either a Cassandra yellow or a Fuegan orange.
So
You say Cassandra yellow?
Gotta go fast. What
Yeah.
what orcs are you painting? Or are you building, mate? Are you building or painting?
We're fun to listen to. I do appreciate that. We just chat utter bollocks. Normally.
We do chat utter bollocks.
Normally. All the
You
time.
can tell
You
Adam's
never get
getting
anything.
proper got into the painting. When I was down south, I went into a hobby shop, and for some strange reason in Lyndhurst, they've got two full-sized 40k clubs.
Nice.
One's like Tuesdays, Thursdays, one's like Fridays and Sundays. It's because it's tiny, but they've got two full clubs. I walked into this tiny little toy shop, and there was a rack of every single colour in existence.
Yeah.
And I sent a picture on the group chat. I said, "Does anyone want me to pick anything up?" And he said, "Yeah, one of everything."
I've got quite a decent paint collection, to be fair, but I only really use Citadel paints just because I know what the colours are like and you know what they're going. But I do want to branch out to some other styles and maybe go for some of the Vallejo stuff.
Have you not talked yourself into the paint rack that you get, the official paint rack?
No, because Kaylee got me a really cool gift earlier in the year. It was just because I'd got so many paints. And there's a guy on Etsy that does laser cut wood stands for them all. So they have like 2 corner units, a brush holder, and then a load for just specifically for Citadel pots. So it came with like 8 in the pack. I've got 4 that are nearly full. The corner ones are just full of stuff I need to paint or clean up, and then I've got my brush holder and all my lamps and stuff. So it's Alan's seen it.
Yep.
It's pretty. It satisfies
cool.
my satisfies my ADHD and my autism and my everything has to be in some form of order.
I've just got a picture of you going red and yellow and pink and green,
I'm
orange and
surprised.
purple and blue.
I'm waiting for Kaylee to make me a colour wheel, to be fair, but I don't think she's got the hint yet. And she's currently ignoring me because she's typing on a work laptop because she started back to work today.
That's why she's not here ripping Alan Yu one for
Saying she did a DJ.
and she, yeah.
Give her
Bit of
time. she probably will jump on in a bit and
Rip me a new
dispute the
arsehole.
fact, rip you a new arsehole, Alan, when she feels like it. But she's not chose violence yet. I was in a silly goose mood earlier. She just looked at me and gone, "I've got things to do."
That does sound very care. I've got
Although if
things
you-
to do.
I wouldn't be surprised if you went, "Oh, you fancy a bit of repo?" She'd be like, "Give me my headset back." Yeah, she's grinning at me. She's grinning at me. She knows I'm right because that's what happened last week. So yeah, no, you may hear from her in a bit. Who knows? Depends how bored she gets of whatever she's doing. Oh, she's planning a prom apparently.
I forgot to go ahead.
Yeah.
Repossessed. There we go. That's starting to come together now. We'll start doing it on that side. Obviously, we got this bit to do first.
This is why I'm on K's. That looks really good, Alan. Actually.
Nice one.
This is why I've come on. I'm on Kay's Discord because I've got her nice big comfy Acer headset on instead of my painful earbuds.
Let me just jump over to chat. So, you're doing a Gretchen or did yesterday? No, fair play. If you disappear from stream, probably because I've fallen asleep. Yeah, no worries, Michael. Don't worry about it, mate. You said you have Discord. Can I post a paper with Gretchen? Really? Yeah. So basically, if you do !Discord in chat, that'll bring the link up via the bot. Jump over to Discord, and then you can post whatever you want.
This is the entire 40k section.
Yeah, there's a full painting section.
Oh, DJ beat me to it.
You lost the DJ.
You could say I'm just on the ball today.
To be fair, I do it on my tablet, and I'm
To be fair.
currently gluing an arm
fair.
to a melter. So yeah, that's why you beat me.
Do you,
Keyboard powers.
Al said, to be fair, so many times, and I'm trying my hardest not to push the button.
Because it lasts
Honestly,
about 10 seconds. That's why.
And, well, the posh one is, but I do have a short one.
To be fair.
That's better. I can deal with that one.
I could demonstrate the other one if you particularly want me to. I have it on my stream deck.
Sorry, mine was quite a long one. You can't hear it though on Discord. You can only hear it on the stream.
Go on,
Oh,
then.
you mean this one?
To be fair.
Hang on a minute. Last time you did that, I said if you did it again, you owe me a membership.
Ooh.
Walked him into it. There you go. Whoosh.
I'm off to check VAR. VAR confirms. Yes, DJ, you do owe him a membership.
Yes, you do.
Goodness.
In fact, if you do a £5 super chat instead of a membership, you'll go down 5 times. Think about it. See,
Come on, DJ. It's not like you need to
out
put. DJ, it's not like you need to put fuel in a car, is it?
Hey, too soon, man. Too soon. Too
Is
soon,
it a
dog.
good time to say I literally failed my driving test today?
That's why I'm saying too
That's
soon.
Yes,
man.
that's why
we said.
That is why the call centre from the north has mentioned it.
I'm actually curious to figure out how much it would actually cost for you to be insured on a Mark 7.
On something like that, I bet it won't be cheap. So how old are you, DJ? 20.
Indeed, he is.
So yeah, that'd be well expensive to insure.
No claims. You'll have to put a black box on it. It'd be like 1,200.
Oh, and the rest. Keep going.
Yeah, that's for the first month.
Yeah, that's per month. You see, only 2.
Oh,
right,
there
okay.
we go.
Here you go.
So,
Hey.
DJ's
Hang on a sec.
done it. That's
Hang
not
on.
a membership.
Hang on, let me just go into members. Let me just.
No, he
sort
said
it
he
out.
said he'd if he did a super chat, he'd go down 10 times. Did he say 10 times?
Member since 1 minute ago. Let me just
5
add you
times.
as a Marine so you can see everything now. So if you refresh it now, you'll see more channels, buddy.
And that's to gotta go.
Oh, you got
fast
lost
if
on the-
anybody's-
Right, so there you go, DJ. DJ, you're going to go down 5 times.
Well done, DJ.
Let me just put these down. I feel like Cruella de Vil when I put this in my mouth.
Anyways.
There's an innuendo there somewhere.
More like a penguin. Oswald Cobblepot.
You do that far too well, Dan.
Remember,
Until we meet again.
Put them wherever, gotta go fast, it's fine. As long as it's in the Warhammer section.
Yeah, you'll notice there's a couple of bits. So you've got... Let me go over to it. So you got Warhammer. If you go down to Warhammer, yeah, put it in the 40k section. You could put it... Yeah, I need to change that to painting, isn't it? Yeah, I need to change that from Warhammer to painting.
Slacking, Alan. Terrible.
I know. It's not like it's like I changed it all, isn't it? And can't find anything.
Shocking. Shocking.
Anyone want to be a mod? Adam's talking himself out of the job here.
I'm a mod on your channel. I'm not a mod in the Discord, am I?
Yeah, modding both.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got some.
I did. Well, I didn't know that, and I didn't.
Have you posted it,
do
buddy?
on my phone.
Let's have a little look.
I've
Let's see where you posted it.
Oh, let's have
I'm
a
not a
nose
mod
on
because I barely even find the time to flaming get clips.
Clipping hell, bad man.
There you go. I've waved at you. I'm Tallahassee in the thingy, by the way. Right, Warhammer 40k. Let's have a little look.
And
Last time I went clip chimping, I got a load of your wife.
Cool. They are very cool. I do love
I
orcs.
like them.
I do like
Yeah,
orcs.
orcs are cool. They are cool.
Oh, let's have a look. Show me the orcs.
I like orcs.
Hello.
Elves and orcs.
I want to get some orcs.
They some Gretchen.
I want to get thingy. What's his name? Gazkul Thraka.
Yeah.
And I want to get the Dakar jet and more the vehicles rather than the actual dudes.
Get all the Dakar.
Did you hear anything back in your day when you were there about Glasgow actually being named after Margaret Thatcher, or is that just bull crap?
There wasn't a Gazgul when I was there. He came out afterwards.
You're that old.
I'm that old. Or if there was a Gazgul, there wasn't a model.
Back in my day, there was no Glasgow. There
No
was
Glasgow?
no Glasgow Althracker.
During my day, the orcs just fought each other because they were bastards.
A big wow.
They were fun guys. Get it?
Oh.
Mushrooms.
Oh wow! Can we kick down?
Hey!
I can put him in timeout.
How about new?
Hang on, I think I've got the perfect one for him. Are you ready? You won't be able to hear it on Discord, but you'll hear it on the stream.
Oh, let me turn it on then.
The world's dumbest son of a bitch.
Yeah, and your stream's frozen for me.
Son of a bitch.
The worst part of Warhammer, I think, when you're building the minis, is waiting for fucking glue to dry.
I thought he was going to say paying for it.
Yeah, there is that.
No,
So
I don't
there's
mind
a price
paying for it.
increase coming as well.
Yeah, the 4%er.
Oh yeah, we spoke about it
Well,
yesterday, didn't we?
I rarely buy anything direct from GW anyway, so I normally get it cheaper than list price from other the LGSs around the country. So I'm not that fussed.
Well, bizarrely, majority of GW sales comes from local gaming shops and stuff. All the shops are there for now is to get people into the hobby and show them a few bits. That's all they're there for now.
Yeah, I just
They
don't
have
get
much
what.
stock anymore, do they?
No, not really.
They don't.
I don't get why.
Don't get why what?
Oh.
I don't get why they're putting the prices up because it's a billion pound company.
Oh, it's more than that. It's worth more than the British Fishing Company. It's worth more than the British fishing industry. Sorry.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's just last year, was it, or earlier this year? It went into the FTSE 100. It's ridiculous.
Bloody hell. Well,
There's been a massive surge.
The problem we're going to find though soon is they're going to get to a point where they're too expensive and everyone's going to go buy.
And go
You do know
3D
3D printers exist. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, I like buying from Element and, because it's my local, and I like going in and having a peruse, and with
Coming
3D
out
print.
with 3 bags full.
No, it's me.
Yeah.
That's me coming out.
We're bad as each other, really. Last time we went. But the thing you got with 3D printing, and once you bought the printer and the filament, it's a lot cheaper. But if you have a bad print, you've got quality issues. If you have a bad, if they print in bits and you're a bit thick and you don't know how to put them together, there's no instructions. Plus, you've got me who collects codexes, old and new. So it's kind of like.
Thing for me, the thing why I buy the Warhammer stuff is, I like the hobby. And the minute we start walking away from the hobby and 3D printing everything, and it starts losing money, suddenly the hobby disappears. So that's the thing for me. I get the fact that they're earning a fortune and they shouldn't, because they could have done something really good this time and just turned around and went, you know what, we're not going to put the prices up. That would have been I get prices coming down would have been nice, but they'll never do that, especially with the cost of everything. But it would have been nice for them just to go, you know what, this year, no, we're not going to do a price increase this year. We're going to leave it as it is, and everyone would have been made up. But yeah,
and it may have got more people into the hobby.
Yeah,
like I look at it from purely a painting and modelling aspect, and don't really play. Whereas people like yourself that play quite a lot and stuff like that, it could be a knock on the community side of things with it.
That's it.
But then I heard one of the lads in Element told me that markup on GW products is 50% anyway.
Yeah, so basically the markup's higher than that because the staff members buy the boxes for 50% off. So anything that's 100 quid, if you work there, you get it for 50 quid. They sell them to the likes of Element Games and whatnot. They have different terms, but the majority of the box sets go to them with 50% off, 40% off, something like that. That's why they can do 20% off or 15% off compared to Warhammer, but still make a shitload of money. So the costing really comes from the initial outlay for making the mold. The mold's the big expensive thing. You're talking 40-50 grand per mold. And that mold will probably make you, because they're quite big molds, they'll probably make, let's say you just do one sprue, they'll probably have like 10 of the same copy sprue per mold. They'll inject it, let it cool down, pop it out, inject it. So you can go through making, because they'll have more than one mold, they'll go through making probably a couple of 100 box sets a day. Because don't forget, it's a worldwide company. So once they sell the first, couple of thousand boxes, they made the money back easy. So then after that, it's just the cost of materials and the plastic and whatnot. It's quite cheap, and the boxes when they buy them in bulk are quite cheap. So it's there is a massive markup. I mean, when I used to work there, I think I've said this on stream before. When I worked there were a lot of things in metal. So there was the only resin bits was Forge World, so like when you bought the Titans and the special edition stuff that you didn't really get in the shops, and you didn't really get good terms on them. You only got I think it was like 30 or 40% off. But the box sets were 50% off, which it always has been. But it was the metals that you bought. You bought everything in metal because you bought it by the weight. So let's say
even a lot of the Ring stuff.
Yeah. Well, you imagine, look at all the Lord of the Rings stuff, which I was going to show you. It used to be next to me, but it's all in the bottom there. So let's say you bought a Sauron. So Sauron is about that big, right? That's how big the model is. Weighs, 70, 80 grams, maybe slightly more. So it's a bit more than that. Probably about 100 odd grams for the whole metal thing, because it's an alloy. So you at the time when you bought it, when it was in metal, it was about 20, 25 quid. Wasn't that expensive, maybe 30. When I worked there, I could order that and probably get it for less than a quid because it was based on the weight of the metal. But then they got rid of all the metals, mainly because of this, because people were ordering them and selling them from home. So that's one of the reasons they got rid of metals. Plus, as well, the mold quality is a lot better on plastics. So they got rid of all of that, and then they kept it at 50%. Then they went down the resin route, which was a total fucking disaster, because if anyone has ever tried working with resin, especially Games Workshop resin, it's horseshit. So then they moved into plastics, and plastics is the way forward. But they're trying to offset some of the plastic tax that's coming, and you'll notice now in beginner sets and stuff they're doing MDF terrain and stuff like that. And they're trying to make it all in-house so they can get rid of where I believe a lot of the rumours and a lot of the leaks come from, which is in the Far East. Because I've spoke about this a few times on the channel, where I think I've got a feeling I know where Varak's leaks come from. I don't know the people exactly, but I think I know where it comes from, like what areas and stuff of the world. Which I won't divulge because just in case, but it would make sense. And yeah, that's I think one of the things that they're trying to stem, so that if they make it all so it's all done in Nottingham, a lot of the leaks will disappear. You'd think.
Until they start paying influencers to trickle things out.
Well, that's what the influencers now, they have they basically don't send them out as early anymore to the influencers to try and stem that as well. So the influencers aren't get them any sooner. They get them in enough time to paint them, but they turn around and say, "Well, you're professional painters. You can get them done in a couple of weeks. You can get it done in a week." And like, oh, okay. So they don't get them as early. Right. So how's that starting to look? Is that a good idea with the gold?
Yeah, it looks good.
So I'll finish this bit along here. Then I've got to do this bit along the middle. And then I'll do gold around here. And I'll do this window gold. And then after that, then I'll move on to all the silver and the tin bits. And my plan is, once I've done all them, I'll give it a big Nuln wash with the mix of the Lamian medium. So I went out the other day into my local Warhammer shop. And I got a whole new Lamian medium, not even opened. And I got a new Nuln as well. Just for streaming, everyone. Just for streaming. And I gotta say a big thanks to everyone. We've had 89 people so far come and go. We're not even at 2 hours yet, so thanks everyone. Let's see if we can get that number up to 3 figures. There's 17 watching right now.
I was about to say we've had a steady 16, 17 this whole time.
Thank you everyone, appreciate it. Obviously we are doing a giveaway this month again. So the giveaway, we're doing 3 giveaways this month. We're doing the voucher giveaway as normal. So for every 10 memberships, super chats, super stickers, gifted memberships and whatnot, we'll put £10 into the pot. We're doing a repo, we're actually doing 2 repo giveaways as well. So you can get a Steam key and never know, maybe jump in with us. As long as you're over 18, of course.
That was weird.
Yeah. How old are you, kid? 15. Bye!
Bye!
And he's gone.
This isn't Roblox.
Yeah. Obviously, people of that age can be in the Discord because there's nothing bad posted in the Discord, but you can't play with us on stream. Can't play a game with us on stream.
Potty mouth. We're potty mouth.
Yeah, we're 2 potty mouths. Obviously, if you run the risk of watching us, because I do put this as not made for children, all my streams, all my videos, they're all down as not made for children because there will be languages in there that's choice. Oh, Nate wants to be in the draw. Now Nate is quite clever because I did say if we hit that goal, which DJ did, everyone gets 5 marbles. Nate's coming down 10 times. Thank you, Nate. Legend.
He's like, oh.
Alright, Nate, you're going down.
There we go.
10 times. But that's the advantages today, because I'm in a good mood. If you gift today, you get better than maybe tomorrow. There's 5. There's 10. And that puts us 7 away from hitting the £10.
Cool stuff.
And adds in there because he guessed the buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
What colour do you have? What colour is your buzz?
Black.
Nice.
Long wheelbase, 7-seater.
Ooh, nice.
And I'll be in that probably till next week now.
Oh, you're back at thingy now?
Yeah, back at V-Dubs, yeah, I left Mini.
Oh, where have you been now? You've been under a rock somewhere.
Well, no, I knew he was going back, but I just didn't know when.
Basically, because of the length of time I was at Mini, I only had to give a week's notice. So I worked my week's notice. And I've said it before in the stream, I wouldn't hear anything bad against the place, because the place was, you know what, the place was great. The people were great, apart from a few, and people who are close to me will know the stories.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But yeah, you know, I've not got anything bad to say about the place itself. And if anyone was to say, I'm thinking about applying there, should I or should I avoid it? I would say, no, go in there. Just go in there with an open mind. Don't go in there like you're the big I am, because I'm funny enough, I was talking to someone in work about this today. BMW salespeople, now I work for Mini obviously, BMW salespeople tend to, in most BMW dealerships that you go into, have this chip on their shoulder where they are the dog's bollocks. They're the bee's knees, they're the king, it's their place, and they come across as quite arrogant fuckers. Whereas you tend to find like your Mini dealerships, they're more relaxed, more chilled, they're nicer people. And that's pretty much how it was at Halliwell Jones. I mean, a lot of the Mini guys were sound. There was a few, especially the older ones, who did walk around like they think they own the place and stuff like that. But you kind of just don't talk to them. But yeah, no, it's a good place to work. And this place, if anything was to ever happen with where I am, I'm quite fortunate in the fact that I've been told numerous times that there's always a job there for me, which I think was fantastic. And it's obviously shows I made a good impression on them, but the fact that I'd consider going back to them shows they made a good impression on me as well. So I'll always recommend them. And if they're watching, yes, you can pay me commission now for that. But whilst we're here and we've got a few people in, has anyone got any Warhammer questions? Might as well do it as well. Airsoft questions. Anyone want to ask anything in chat? Adam, do not ask where babies come from. You've done that once before. Even though you say don't ask that.
He has literally done that once before. He's got one.
Do you not remember saying that to me?
Yeah, probably.
Remember when I done that? I think it was the last game. Do you know the last game when I ran it?
Oh yeah, that was the last game.
That was the last game, and you popped up and asked that question.
Yeah, I thought everybody does it to me. I'm going to do it to someone else.
Oh, cheers, mate. Anything you should know about orcs since I'm starting on them? In what way? In the lore? In the models? The meta? What are you thinking?
Build lots, send lots, hope for the best.
Yeah.
I was about to say that if I ever was to start playing, I'd play orcs because it's completely out of your control whether you either completely obliterate them or you explode.
Did I mention Airsoft Armchair Troop? Yes, we did. This is an Airsoft channel as well. Just we don't cover Airsoft as much. We basically do podcasts every now and again regarding Airsoft, which we should really do again soon.
Disclaimer though, I will not be answering any questions on Warrington Airsoft Retail or PTC in Warrington. Should you wish to ask questions, feel free to hit me up on the Discord. I'm not doing it live on stream now.
Yeah, so that's why if you ever see on a game where the cams are on, you'll see a long-haired dude with a beard, what looks like he's in the middle of America because he's got like 19 guns behind him. That's one of my many airsoft walls.
Yeah. So you're not the only bloke with two expensive hobbies? No, no, you're not. We all are.
Two. I'm currently up to. I've got through about 1,000 of my old Pokemon cards. I've got up to $4,000 worth of stuff that I've logged up to now.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we're all into crazy expensive hobbies.
You can say that again. I mean,
sex toys, you know.
Bad dragon.
The amount of bad dragons you buy, yeah.
Oof. Now somebody walked straight into that one.
Like a heart-shaped dog in the face.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually 4,890 quid I'm up to.
I will get DJ to swear one day.
Come on, DJ, just do it once for him.
No, do it once. You got to.
No.
Just say,
No,
just turn around to him and just go, "Fuck you, Ad." Just do that. That's all you need to do.
I don't
God,
want it
I'm a
forced.
wanker. Come on.
I want it to be natural, not
All right,
forced.
Oh,
I'm not
Comes from
sure
the heart
if
when
collecting
it's
other
natural.
miniature games besides 40Ks counts as one hobby. Yeah, it counts as different hobbies. Yeah, it counts different hobbies.
yeah. Even
Well,
if you
in that case,
collect Lord of the Rings stuff and it's from the same company, it's still a different hobby.
Still a different hobby.
Well, I can add 30k to mine then.
So just because
I
you're
can
you're grey now,
Add X-Wing.
gotta go fast and armchair troop. Just make sure you've enabled gifting memberships, because some of the awesome people in chat here do gift memberships, and obviously whilst you're chatting in chat, YouTube algorithm will push you to the top of the list, and you've got a good chance of getting one. And then you can actually enter the competition we have at the end of the month, because there is a free way to enter it, which is just to type in chat when I tell you to. And funnily enough, Slade, who won the Ready or Not giveaway yesterday, this marble that won it was the typing in chat marble, because you can always tell the difference because it's got a load of stupid letters at the end of it, because when you copy and paste it you can see it. But yeah, just make sure you've got gifted memberships enabled, and then anyone in chat who gifts a membership, you might get it. Or if you want to make yourself a member, why not? Sorry everyone, I do like to do some bit of self-promotion now and again.
Yes. You just stick it in chat when you figured out whether you've got gifted membership on, so then people know that they can safely send gifteds.
What are you giving away? So this month, I've only been monetized for 2.5 months. So I got monetized halfway through June, and we done a giveaway until the end of July. So we did 6 weeks, and we did a voucher giveaway that month, and we reached £270. Last month, which we done the giveaway yesterday, we done 2 giveaways. So we did a voucher, and at that point we got to £110, and we also did Ready or Not Steam key, so Ready or Not to game on Steam. So we give a key of that away. And then this month we're doing a voucher again, but also we're doing 2 copies of a game called Repo. So we're going to do 3 marble runs at the last day of the month. So the last day of the month this month falls on a
Tuesday, I think.
It does. It falls on a Tuesday. So Tuesday the 30th will be a giveaway day, and we'll be running 3 marble races. Why am I eating paint off my paintbrush? I am not eating paint off my paintbrush. So what you do is
He's
when you
eating
paint
mucky water off his
every now and again.
paintbrush.
So let me just make it a big screen to show you what I'm doing. Right.
Knocks me sick every time I see him do it.
There's my paintbrush. Okay, see how it's got a nice pointy end? Hang on. There is my paintbrush. See, it has a nice pointy end to it. Can you see that? You see how it's got a nice pointy end? So, whilst I'm painting, I will obviously load my brush up, do my painting, and then after a couple of strokes, I'll clean the brush. And then what happens when you put it in your mouth? You do 2 things. One, you clear all the water off it, because you don't want to thin down your paints, because you've already thinned them down, so you don't want to make them too watery. But the second thing is, I'm also making that point again. And there's 2 ways I do it. I make a point on it. The first one is to do that, and you get the point. The second one is then when I've loaded my brush, so I'm going to load it with paint. Right? So you see that I've loaded it with paint, but it's quite thick. It's a bit too thick. So what I want to do is I will do that. So you notice here I've got like little lines that are pulling away from it. And you just do that. And that then gets you a finer tip to it. And that allows you then to get into the little recesses a lot easier. Can't you do it with paper towel? You can do it with paper towel. The bit in the mouth that you mean? Yes, you can. But when you do it with a paper towel, you're actually not putting a point on it. You're pulling it too... Oh, shit. You're pulling it too thin. So, yeah, don't use paper towel. The only thing really you ever use a paper towel for is to get a lot of the paint off your brush for dry brushing.
You get used to it.
Get used to what? Me waffling?
Just, no, to mouthing your brush.
Oh, yeah.
It gets to a point where you just do it without thinking.
You do, it just becomes a habit.
Better than sniffing it.
Is it bad to say now that I've never ever done that?
You never done that?
Nope.
I don't want to put it in my mouth.
What?
Any other options? Yeah, but not paper towel. You're probably better with something like that's cloth based, like
microfiber.
Yeah, but a really, really fine microfiber one. That possibly could do it. But putting it in your mouth, all you're doing is putting water in your mouth. So like that brush there. Yeah, let me put it back on. Let me show you it on the big screen. All right. That is just water with a little bit of red paint in it. As you can see there, it's got a bit of gold on there. So I'm going to wash it off.
For the Emperor!
Ah, thank you, Armchair Trooper, for subscribing, sir. That's put us up to 884. We're going to get to that 1,000 soon. Right, so now you can see there's a ton of water on that. Can't really quite tell because my head's in the way. But there's a ton of water on that, right? But it's sprayed out a little bit. So all you do, and you can't even tell there's any water there because it's that insignificant amount. No, the paint's edible. It's acrylic paint, so you can ingest some of it. It's not going to do anything to you. What you'll actually do more, rather than eating the paint, you'll just get it on your lip there like that. But it's water based. You just put a bit of water on it, it's gone. Yeah.
What he's not telling you though is Alan just has a really weird kink putting paint.
I do. I use it as body paint, and I lick it.
Apparently Jen drinks it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she says there, yeah. I feel personally attacked right now. Why do you feel personally attacked right now, Slave the Space Marine?
The
Brother
amount of
Marine.
things I've seen Slave stick in his mouth.
Why haven't I not seen them things? Well, we were friends, Slave.
Wow,
Thought
that's
we were
gigantic.
friends. Oh, thanks. You love eating paint, especially lead paint. Well, it's the lead paint that gives you super voice. But because I've got a point on it now, that's allowing me to get into the little recesses better. Plus, as well, if you have a point on your brushes last longer, so they don't spray out. So when you're storing them, they don't splay out like that. They stay as a tip, and your brushes last loads longer. Plus, I've eaten that much paint, especially Citadel-based paint, and pretty much am a Citadel now. So.
You're a Citadel dispensary.
Yes.
I'm curious now, what do you do, Adam, if you don't put it in your mouth?
So, Alan's probably going to hate me for this.
Oh, here we go. Am I going to boot you off stream then?
Yeah.
I don't. Whenever I have my painting sessions, I don't put it in my mouth either.
You'd lose it in yours.
So what I normally do is I get it on the paper towel, dab it, unless it's like my dry brush or something, then I'm not that fussed about it. But if it's my fine stuff, I dab it and then I gently wipe it while twisting, purely because in my
Try it. Put it in your mouth. Just try it. Just get the little bit of wetness in your mouth.
Well, the reason why I
Try it.
don't, and I'll explain it now, is because normally when I do painting, I'd probably change my paint water once in a session, depending on what
that's all I
I'm
do.
painting.
It's still
Depending
majority water. It's just because it's infused with a tiny bit of paint. The amount of paint in the water
Well,
after you've finished is negligible.
well, I was going to say, so I've got one of the Citadel pots just 'cause it's cheap. I do a lot of technical stuff, so like, the thick gloopy basing stuff, just especially for my Blood Angels army, and there's normally a lot of like crappy sandy residue at the bottom. That's probably the only reason. If I didn't do any technical stuff while painting, then yeah, probably give me God.
Well, the good thing is, when you're cleaning your brush, I'll do it now. So when you clean the brush, realistically, why is that move? Weird. So when I clean my brush, so I use a latte glass, anyone, so I'm rather posh. So I literally just do it to about there. That's as far in as I get, because it's the higher part of the... So you're nowhere near the bottom clearing it off.
Yeah, that's true. However, when you're doing the technical stuff, I have to dab I have a couple of specific brushes for the technical paint that I'm not overly precious about, so I'm not bothered about them having a point or anything because they're big basing brushes. So I kind of bang them on the bottom to get the residue off and stuff. So the bottom is rather full.
That was some OnlyFans stuff there, Anne.
Pretty much, yeah. It's what scrapes off your football socks, mate.
Yeah. Suddenly, one comment has turned into half an hour. I could use my beard. I could do, yeah. Let me get some black and just paint it a little bit. Look, bring me youth back. No, there's a reason this is proud. This is a proud greybeard. Show me age now.
Black paint for that, for bringing your youth back.
Hey,
I can't say much. You're only 5 years older than me.
I know, but the thing is, I'm probably the oldest member of the group, but also probably the one with the least amount of problems.
Yeah.
You know, physical problems, mental problems.
I don't think there's a probably about it, really.
Yeah, I can't really argue with the toss there with you, mate. Definitely not. I've got more bits on me that are broken than working.
And plus, when you get to this bit now, because it's quite thin, I'm going to need a pointy brush. Now, this is a size 0, so you can go a lot smaller than this if you wanted to. But I think you can put a bit more... Was that just on a loop all the way around? Oh no, it's finished. Right, so hang on. Put some music on. Let's go to jazz club.
Jazz.
See, now, if it was a really fun group, they'd start naming the brushes. Blonde ones, and brunette ones, and ginger ones.
No, that's just you.
Instead of zeros, 0.5s.
That's just you because you're a deviant.
I have a technical ruler which does have blonde ones and brunette ones and ginger ones.
That's like a scene off the Matrix. I don't even see the code anymore. It's blonde, brunettes, redheads.
If I started naming my paintbrushes, I think Kaylee would commit me. She'd have me locked up somewhere.
She'd commit something.
On the cupboard downstairs.
She'd commit you to the void.
To the eternal sleep.
Yes.
Send you on the black ships. You're talking to people.
She's looking at me now. I can feel her eyes burning into the side of my head. Oh no, she's not. That just must be the headset being warm.
There you go. That's starting to come together.
It's paranoia.
Yeah.
Paranoia indeed. Yeah.
Right. I need some more gold.
He's not a beaten husband. He's safe.
Oh, I'm very safe. The fact that my missus does this hobby as well, so when we go to Element, it's like a yes, you go and buy what you want, I'll pay for it, just go and get it. That's what we did last time. And then I can shop and buy what I want, and she can't say shit.
It is a good hobby for couples.
Well, we airsoft as well, but not well. She doesn't airsoft as much these days. But yeah, that's how we met.
MTG's another good one for couples and card games and stuff.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Something I never got into, Magic.
So I was going to do a really nasty joke then about card game and stuff like that, in couples and stuff like that.
And then you read the room.
Yeah, no, I realised it's not my stream. And I don't want to be on some watch list.
I'm in my old age figuring out how niche Vice Schwartz was, because nobody remembers what it is.
Nope, not a clue.
No idea.
It was a card game.
Well,
it was a weird card game because you get a deck based on a show. I had an Attack on Titan deck, and the game plays like a play. It's a stage, front of stage, back of stage. It was weird and very, very technical.
Was it weirder than Pokemon?
Very much so.
Pocket monsters.
Pokemon's rock, paper, scissors, lizard, spark.
Yeah.
Can anyone do?
Can
anyone do the rules?
Oh yeah, even that
scissors.
makes you feel old if people know what rock paper scissors Spock actually does.
I only know it from Big Bang Theory.
That's the one.
That's where it's from.
That's what I'm on about. Can you do the full? Can you do the Sheldon list of rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock?
So rock. Paper covers rock. Yeah, paper covers rock. Scissors cuts paper.
You got. Hang on. Let me get it up. Let me get it up.
I'm not going to do it in the right order.
I can hear his brain melting.
It is.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Are you ready? Let's see if he hasn't said it right.
So.
Where is
Put
it?
Nate on the spot. Now he's going shy.
Rock. No. So paper covers rock.
It's broken.
Scissors covers paper, paper covers rock. Rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitate lizard, lizards eat paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors. One more time, please.
Not again. No, not again.
Once again, fast.
Scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock. Rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes lizards, scissors decapitate lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors.
If you didn't have 4 kids, Alan, I'd be like, you're a Weller virgin.
Best darn looking virgin in the town.
Well, you're not in Brighton, so DJ takes that one.
Hey.
Like the 40-year-old, 25-year-olds in Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Oh, I've got agriculture shade all over my fingers. No. Yeah.
There we go. So that's pretty much the top banding done. Now we move on to the bottom banding.
It's all gone bandy.
Bottom banding got bending.
Brother.
That's literally that's what it sounded like through the microphone.
Oh, pardon me. What was a burpee?
Brother,
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 What's that, brother?
Once more for the people in the back. Brother,
Brother, I can't believe I haven't actually got that sound effect.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised.
So to answer, got to go fast earlier about the orcs models and stuff like that. Really cool, mate. Really cool, 100%. So if you like the model, buy it. Don't worry about if it's good in the game. Don't worry about if it's the best model since sliced bread and it will kill every enemy in the game and whatnot. Forget about that. Really cool, because rules change. Rules change. And they do it deliberately to sell more models, so they'll change the rules. So what they'll do is they'll start out with the models that come in the start set. They tend to be 50-50. Half of them are really good, half of them are really shit. Then what they'll do is they'll change the rules further on to a different model, to the meta, and then the other model. So it's designed that throughout the stages of the edition, that every model has become probably one of the better ones, so that they sell fucking more. It's easy business.
Apart from Infernus Marines, because they just suck in general.
Well, and in the new detachment for Salamanders, they're all right. And
but Salamanders come from a fire planet, so yeah.
Exactly, but they've only just done that detachment when they brought the Salamanders out recently. So it's like right now, because they've not been through the whole meta, they're actually not bad if you take them in that detachment. So people who love Salamanders now will go out and buy more Infernus Marines.
But if you've got an Ultramarine set and a Blood Angel set like I do, they suck.
They do suck, yeah.
Yes.
The only thing they're good for is Overwatch. So you basically put them in a repulsor, leave the repulsor next to them doing some work, you sit them on an objective, someone attacks, you Overwatch them, and then you use the repulsor's embarkation rule where you just jump them back in the fucking repulsor when they're charged. Boom, done.
Yeah, pretty much.
But luckily you're starting with orcs, and orcs are just daft.
Yeah, orcs just don't buy anything that shoots with an orc, It's all about getting in there and having a big Vedasta, mate. Having a Dasta.
Melee combat for the win.
I literally meant that. If you do have something which does have some sort of akadaka, you can roll and blow yourself up.
Yes. Yeah. Don't worry about. So let me get rid of this page because the adverts are doing my.
But it is also hilarious.
But yeah. Well, I played. Last time I went Warhammer World. Sorry, the last 2 times I've been Warhammer World, I've played against Orc Army. So I played Filthy last time and I played Gung the time before, both of which should be coming out for my birthday as well. Gung, we're just waiting to find out if Nuz can come because Gung's off, but they both live in Hull, so they obviously got to travel over and stuff. But yeah, I played against them and it's weird. Once they get into combat, you're a bit, oh shit. But shooting wise, you're like, yeah, I'll stand in the up, just fucking shoot me. You're going to miss constantly.
Oh, buy lots and lots and lots of dice.
You missed, yeah,
because you'd be
of dice.
rolling 40 dice for like 2s and ups.
We have to cover.
6 and ups.
We have to cover everything we just spoke about then because you missed it. He went out and took the trash out. So basically, orcs. If you're on about models, 100% ruler cool. Don't go for what the best model currently is in the army list. Just go ruler cool.
That's a mighty fine air squig you got there.
Space reform will be full of cool.
When it comes to ruler cool, though, most of my collection, apart from my Blood Angels and Ultramarines army that are mine in K's, everything else I bought because it's like, yeah, I like that model, I'm just going to paint it. I think it's just half the battle sometimes. It's just fun to get away from painting the same colour scheme over and over again.
That's why I went Dark Angels.
Yeah, well, you got a couple of different. I've got Death Company with my Blood Angels, which is nice, so I can mix and match with the black and the red. But then I've got quite a lot of Nids. I've got a smattering of Chaos, although I'm going to have a massive Saturnine Traitor Legion soon. Because I've picked my Legion I'm going to go with.
Oh, cool.
And I bought the paint. I'm going to go World Eaters, 30k World Eaters.
Nice. White and blue.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm going to buy... I'm probably going to build it up as a playable 30k army.
Yeah.
So then I'll get a few vehicles for it and stuff. And maybe another Dread and some more Terminators.
When I build an army list, I do a very narrative army list that's based on the actual army themselves. So I do Dark Angel, so I'll go full on Deathwing side of things. But I like the fact that I go Dark Angel because I can paint Deathwing, I can paint OG Dark Angels in the green. I could do old school Dark Angels now 30k colours because of like Inner Circle companions and stuff like that. I can do Ravenwing, which is black, so I can have 4 different colours, 4 different coloured units in my army. Plus then I'll try and do so things like infiltrators and scouts and stuff. I don't want them big bright colours because the nature of their job is to infiltrate. So you've got a unit on the board that can start infiltrating it. Surely the rule of logic is let's not do them big bright colours so when they're infiltrating, oh fuck, there they are, they're infiltrating. So I'll do them in like a darker colour as well. So yeah, that's kind of my rule when I do things. But ruler cool, 100%. If you like the model, the other thing to do as well, if you're gonna use your orcs for games, and you are gonna play games, look how old the model is and when they last brought that model out. So for example, I've been telling people who really like Grey Knights, like Ard and a few others, don't buy any Grey Knights. Because in the next edition, they're going to have the scale increase. So if you look at all like the current Space Marines, they've all got a bigger scale increase. So, but the Grey Knights are not, and in the next edition, they're getting a scale increase. So don't bother buying any of them yet. There's no point. And that's the thing with your orcs. Have a little look at how old that model is. So if you put the, Dread Mob, Bully Boys, Cult of Speed, have a look when they last came out. Now the Cult of Speed, I think, has been out the longest because next edition, 11th edition, they're going more based around fast attack. I reckon they'll have a change. Plus, from other larger, yellower Space Marine channels, they have heard rumours in their whispers in the warp that 11th edition starter box set, like 10th was Space Marines versus Tyranids. It's going to be Space Marines versus Orcs.
Ooh.
So, yeah, have a look how old the models are first. So have a look when they came out, what edition, and if it was more than 3 editions ago. So if they're like, they tend to, rule of thumb is they have a shelf life for like 10 years, slightly longer. So if they get into that or they're over that, don't bother, because they'll get new scale and model changes and new sculpts and everything soon. So,
which is why I'm waiting to buy Grey Knights.
Yes, that's what I've been telling you.
Primaris Orcs.
Primaris Orcs, yeah.
God, could you imagine how big they'd be? Like the size of a bloody dreadnought.
Well, funnily enough,
Can you imagine if they actually did that? They brought the original ones out from the War in Heaven.
Oh, Croc.
It brought a Croc out. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, right, if a Croc... So, there is a Croc actually still alive in the 40k universe. Does anyone know where the Croc is? Dan, not you. Does anyone else know where the Croc is?
No clue. I don't really know a lot about the Orcs, to be fair.
He's currently being looked after by my favouriteest character ever.
Yeah. So, there is a character who is a Necron. I'll give you that. He's a Necron. And does anyone know who has who's got a big vault full of
the
weird and
collector
wonderful?
guy.
Yeah.
Begins with a T.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you, go fast. Yeah, you can buy that. Give the Space Marines to your brother and you keep the Orcs. Split it 50-50. Funnily enough, someone is talking to us now. I've just bought the new Kill Team box set and we're splitting it. I'm keeping the terrain and he's getting the models.
You need to tell me how much I owe you, actually.
It was 131 quid, so half of that.
Alright, sound. I'll sort you on payday for that.
Yeah, sort of like when it arrives. It's not going to arrive till next week anyway.
Yeah, well, keep the Necrons for Jen. I just want the Death Watch.
Oh, well, don't do halves then. Just give us, if you're doing that, just give us a quarter. So just do like, I don't know, 30 quid or something.
Perfect.
If you're into your audiobooks, it doesn't matter if you like Necrons or not. Literally get the Infinite Divine. It is an amazing book.
I've not read it yet. But yeah, any guesses on before I let Dan tell everyone who it is? Anyone in chat know who we're talking about? Who may?
I'll just give you a massive clue.
I know exactly who it is. I just can't pronounce it.
Begins with a T.
Don't make me so. Trazyn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trazyn the Infinite. So Trazyn the Infinite has got this big vault, massive vault. It's basically a whole planet dedicated to it. And what he is a collector. And in one of his
He's got a clone of Sanguinius.
He's got a clone of Sanguinius. He's got a clone of Horus. He's got...
He does?
No, it's not a clone of Sanguinius. He's got a clone of Fulgrim. He's got a clone of Fulgrim. He's got a clone of Horus. He's got Custodes from over the last 10,000 years. He's got Thunder Warrior. He's got a Croc.
He literally pokeballed an entire Flaming Legion, half a Legion out one time.
Yeah, he basically pokeballed him. So... But if this Croc was to get free, and this Croc was to go to... Because all the Orcs want to get to Armageddon. So Armageddon, or what it used to be called... Does anyone know what it used to be called? What was Armageddon's... What was Armageddon's original name? The planet Armageddon.
No, you've lost me.
No. So the planet Armageddon used to be called Ulanor. So all the Orcs want to get to Ulanor because that's their homeworld. And that's why there's always the war in Armageddon, the rise of the beast, everything like that. If that Croc was to get out, first place he's going is to Armageddon. If he was to go there, instantly every single Orc in the galaxy would become smarter than a fucking Space Marine and a Primaris and everything. And that's it, game over, the Orcs win. Yeah.
So
Orcs would just wipe everyone out.
They'll never do it.
No. Because Orcs become smarter the more of them there are. So if all of them were to get to Armageddon, they'd all get smarter, they'd all get bigger, and again, game over. So that's why there's pretty much stopping them from getting to Armageddon.
So I have a question. So just going on to what someone Dan said a couple of minutes ago about his favourite character being Trazyn. What is everybody else's favourite character from the lore?
Ooh, from the lore.
So I have one in mind at the moment purely because out of all the books I've read and listened to, he is been the one I've sort of not resonated with, but I've really sort of admired his writing and who wrote about him, and just thought, yeah, he's a cool character. He stands for the right stuff, but will also get his hands dirty when he.
Is it Garfield Loken?
No, that would be Kaylee's.
So is yours Nathaniel Garrow?
Yes. I finished his title book, Garrow, last week or the week before,
Yeah,
and it
that's
was
quite far into.
fantastic book.
I've not read that one yet because that's quite far into the Horus Heresy. I'm doing it in order, so I'll get to that.
Well, I was doing it in order, and we finished Fulgrim, and then started listening to Descent of Angels, which we need to finish. But I listened to them on the way to work and back. 'Cause it's like a 45-minute drive each way. So I'm currently on the first Heretic, which is alright.
Great book.
To be fair.
No, it is a really good book. That yeah. It gets better towards the end.
Yeah, so I like the character of Argyltal and Kofair and
excuse me,
you know,
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
It makes a lot of sense because the entire thing's written just by James Swallow, apart from The Vengeful Spirit by Graham McNeil. So it's like one dude's vision of him. It's not messed about.
Yeah.
But you grow a little bit attached to Lorgar, don't you, in that one? You go, oh, no,
not really. I
think
no, not really. I'm the opposite. I think he's a bit of an arsehole.
That's heresy.
I don't know. I just don't like him. I think he's a bit of a crybaby and a bit of a bitch.
Right. Okay.
That's just my opinion, of course. Because he's, beginning of the book, he's getting slapped about by the Emperor, and he cracks Gilliman, and Gilliman's just like, "Are you done? Have you had your little temper tantrum?" I understand why.
I remember that.
I understand why he had his temper tantrum because of what they did to Monarchia.
Yep.
And but then they're on Cadia at the minute. With the obviously I thought Cadia was Astra Militarum stuff, but that's 40k lore and probably a different place.
No, still the same place, but yeah, they changed it all around here.
Yeah, but it's 10,000 years in the past, isn't it?
It's about to say not currently. Currently, it's many places.
Yeah, Cadia's gone now. Yeah.
I knew Cadia was goners, but yeah. So I just think the way the story's being told is Lorgar's a bit of a crybaby. Argyltal's trying to sort him out, but then he's obviously, because he spent that much time in the warp, in mere seconds for everybody else, it was 7 or 8 months for them. So someone's come back.
Demon inside him.
Yeah. And then you've got Magnus trying to listen to what Lorgar's got to say, and they end up having a bit of a bitch fit, and he blows up the thing when he teleports out, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. If I'm honest, it's what swayed me from doing word bearers on my Saturnine set.
All right.
Okay. I just thought, and obviously Erebus is in it briefly. You don't hear much of him in so far. You hear him named by mention and the odd appearance, but he's not in it as much as like is it Zaphon, one of the chaplain. Yeah. And Corfair and Argyltal, and some of the other brothers. But I honestly thought it was because you enjoy it so much, I was hoping it would live up to some quite big expectation.
All right, okay, sorry.
No, it's good because it made me listen to some or read something I might not have necessarily read. But I'm up to like chapter 14 or 15, and they've just done the sacrifice, and they've just off that custody.
Yeah.
And it was like, what have we done, kind of thing, and then they started to come around to the idea of why they've done it and everything. So I get why, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, not really into this.
Yeah, stick with it.
Also, I think the power scale of that custody was a bit weird.
Yeah. You know,
like,
I think.
Go on.
I think when I get to the end and it's a lot more is revealed and the twists happen, then I may have a different opinion. But I've just slated to read next. Because I listen to it on Audible because I haven't got time to sit and read a book.
Same.
So I've got.
I absolutely believe that because on the holiday I actually took Gene Father with me. I got literally halfway through and then I've bought the audiobook.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's just something about the audiobook makes it even better.
Yeah. So obviously, I've got 6.5 hours left of First Heretic. We've got about 8 hours left of Descent of Angels. But then I've got Shattered Legions. That was a free one I got. And then I've got Legion. Because that's the one with the
Legion's a good one.
Well,
The only
Legion's
problem,
one
the
with
only problem with
salamanders,
Legion,
isn't it?
no, it's Alpharius and the
Alpharius.
yeah, the Alpha Legion.
The
The biggest,
Shattered Legions is
Yeah.
the one with the salamanders. It's stand
Yeah.
5, isn't it?
the biggest problem you'll find with the Alpha Legion, and it's the character's fine, it's the accent that they put on him. Hi, I'm John Grammaticus. It's fucking horrible.
Oh goddamn, John
Yeah.
Grammaticus.
John
yeah.
Grammaticus. Oh,
John
yeah.
Grammaticus.
Try and read. If you want a really good one that's just like not really attached to anything, but you can just read it on its own. Nemesis, which is a story about assassins. That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
the Clydus Assassin.
Yeah, you got.
Oh,
well, you've got
yeah,
them all.
that's brilliant.
Yeah, you've got the
Well,
Evansaw, you've got the Calidus, you've got the Calexus, and you've got the Vindicari or Vindica.
It's one of each. It's fantastic.
And then there's another one in there because you don't really hear of the other two. There's actually 6 guilds, but you don't really hear of the other two. But in that book, you've got one of the poison assassins, which is one of the girl, but I can't remember her name. But then you got the other ones. But do Nemesis. Nemesis is really good because they're obviously. This is not giving it away because you learned this at the very beginning. They're basically going out to try and assassinate Horus.
Which
Really
makes
good.
sense, yeah.
Really good.
Like with Garrow, there's quite a good bit in that with an assassin that he's being infiltrated to try and get another major character from Flight of the Eisenstein. Those who know will know her as the Saint.
Yeah.
And there's quite a couple of chapters on her and Garrow finding her, and he's basically asking questions about its existence and where to go to next. But that's only of quite a, probably 2 or 3 chapters when there's 22 chapters in the book. But I just like the character Garrow, and I think he's the right hand of the Sigillite and all that. I just think it's quite a cool concept.
And he's a Death Guard as well, which is...
Yeah. Like, I did think he would start the Grey Knights. I thought that might have been a thing. However, in the book, he's not a Grey Knight because he's, what did he call him?
Yeah, the Grey Knights are only really founded at the end of the.
Yeah, that's the Sigillite does it just before he pops.
Yeah, but you go in Garrow, they go to Titan and to the big fortress he's building, and that was when I was like, oh, Grey Knights. But he's something Prime, he calls him, Malcador calls him. What's it? Indomitus Prime or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's like Malcador, and then there's him that leads this group of, because there were multiple Marines, because he goes and finds an Ultramarine who's a Psyker, and then they go back to Istan 3, I think it is, Isfan 3, and they find another character that we're very fond of from the Lunar Wolves. So I really enjoyed that book 'cause it tied a lot of different ends together.
That's why I want to do it in chronological of when it came out. Yeah, it's just.
Well, that's what
I've been doing.
That's what I was doing, but I can't really do it with me and Kaylee listening to Descent of Angels.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish that without her listening to it because we started it together.
Yeah.
So that's why I've kind of just gone, I like the Garrow character. He's got 5 books. I'm going to do all them instead.
Yeah, and then by the time you get there as well, you'll have forgotten little bits, which is good. And then you'll come back onto it and you'll be like, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Nah, the books are amazing. But
they're very well written.
Yeah, I'm up to the point now with I've just finished the Outcast. Is the Outcast dead or the? Oh, what's it called? Hang on, what's that?
And when it comes to voice actors, Toby Longworth, he is very.
Toby Longworth is brilliant.
Yeah.
He's brilliant as doing like Loken's voice and Abaddon's voice and Horus's voice. And he voiced some Blood Angels in The Destruction of Baal on Warhammer TV, or The Fall of Baal, or whatever it's called. He voices like the captain in that.
Oh, in cool. Angels of Death.
It's the one where when you see all the memes on Instagram and stuff for the Emperor, and it's that one-armed Terminator shooting a load of
I've got
the cults.
Yeah, I've got a few. So it's the TV show. I'll give you my logins at some point so you can watch them.
I've got it. Have you got
one
on it?
I won't do that. Games Workshop, I promise.
No, I've got it because the mini of the monthly free stuff you can earn and shit like that. And because I started watching it all, I was like, oh, it's only £6 a month. So I was like, yeah, sound, I'll get that.
I never knew because one of the latest videos I did, they're in the lift. They're in the
lift.
lift.
Yeah, they're talking.
Yeah. Do you fear me?
I saw one,
Captain.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Because then they've.
No, my captain.
I just think because I've never been a big reader, never really, magazines and stuff like that, but I've never listened to novels or big books. I think the last big book I watched was Andy McNabb's Bravo 20 about 15 years ago.
I remember when I first started
talking about the. If you go onto the channel and go into some of the shorts, you'll see it's not quite a full color animation. It's like lots of reds, lots of blacks, lots of greys, but you'll see a few shorts I've done of it, and it's pretty cool.
That's what got me watching him, if I'm honest with you. I watched a couple of them, and then I've seen the chaplain in Terminator Armor bursting through a wall, going, kill the heretic and all that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have me, and because I'm a Blood Angels player, well, yet to be, but mainly my main force is Blood Angels. It kind of felt right.
I remember when I first started marshalling with you, and you turned and said, "Oh, you read those books, don't you?" and then you got into it, and now you're catching up to me because I stopped the Horus Heresy at the first Heretic, then I branched off to other things.
Yeah, well, I think so I've always liked, as a kid growing up, I liked Warhammer, and but I could do it or paint them or anything like that. And then it was actually a couple of days ago that I've been painting, and Alan's seen and Nate's seen my collection, as it were, and my pile of shame. Those as well, yeah. The big.
Shit, DJ's there. Sorry, DJ. Sorry, DJ. Don't want to get you jealous.
It's hard to find unpainted bad dragons.
I don't paint. I use other things. But yeah, it's when you actually go. So yeah, when I took the mick out of you for that, I think it was more a fact of, you're a reader, and it not even a wish I could do it. It was like, I ain't got time to read a book. Whereas now I'm into it from a modelling and painting side of things, and you buy a character and you go, right, I want to know about him, but who is he? Who's Vulcan? Who's the Unbroken Soldier? Who's the Night Lords kind of thing? And it's like, all right,
you can listen to 6 chapters whilst you're painting.
Yep.
Well, that's before Alan started streaming. That's what me and Kaylee used to do. We used to put an audio book on, and 3-4 hours would fly by, and you'd be listening to that. But now, normally when I do my painting, it's normally because Alan's streaming, and I come in and chat. Or
and now you listen to the soft tones of my voice.
Oh, it's those. Just gets me going.
Child abuse at its finest.
I'm going to.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I am
allegedly
struggling to stay awake.
That's what I appreciate about you, Miss.
Good night, Nate.
Good night, Nate.
Yes, we love you, Nate.
Nate, do you want to play tomorrow then? Yeah.
Yes.
Right, I'll be on about 7ish, 7:30.
Soon. I've got it literally about to finish installing, so by the time I've gone downstairs, got myself ready for bed, it'll be done.
Sweet. I'll have a chat with the guys, make sure they got no issues. I know they won't, but I'll have a chat with them, and yeah, we'll get you in, sir.
Nate, once again, my disappointment in you is immeasurable.
I'm also going to bid farewell as well, so good to chat.
Oh,
to you.
DJ's still here.
Oh yeah,
it's 10 o'clock. It's only fans time.
Hey.
It is 10:01. Yes, it is.
DJ, serious question. Who do you watch at this time of night? Who starts streaming at 10? Who do you watch? What is her or his name?
I don't watch anyone. Anyways, doodles.
Bye.
I would say, with Audible giving you a free book every month, and as I stopped at the first Heretic, it because down one line for so long. You do sometimes get a little bit bored, which is why I moved over to
it's good to branch out into
some of the
other
Necron
bits.
books.
Yeah,
So I did the Twice Dead King. What was the next for it? Krieg, about the Death Corps Krieg. Sometimes it's nice to go down from Space Marines, because you kind of, when you hang around Space Marines for so long, you kind of forget that they're not people.
Yeah, it's like eating steak every day, and I know it's ace, but you get bored of it.
You kind of forget that they're literal walking tanks. And then when you're moving along with the Kriegsmen, and I'm currently listening to, I'm on the second book in First and Only.
See you, DJ.
So that's also like Imperial Guard kind of stuff. And I honestly think, gotta go fast, if you're going to read an audio book, you like your orcs, Brutal Cunning is absolutely brilliant.
All right, I'll definitely give him a look.
Brutal Cunning is fantastic. It's proper orc. It's orcs from orcs. It's not people talking about orcs. It is orcs. It's mental.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Well, like I say, I've got this first Heretic to finish, and then I've got that Shattered Legion, just because it's got. I've heard a lot about the Isfahan 5 Drop Site Massacre.
Yes.
So I'm like, I'll read that next, and then listen to that next or whatever, and then move on to something else probably, and then maybe, like I say, go away from something and read something else.
Yeah, well, but there's a lot with the 40k stuff in the beginning. Before Isfahan 5, it's creep, and then Isfahan 5 is the tip. It's the first tipping point in the heresy, whereas everything goes to shit.
Well, yeah, because the only other real nasty ass stuff, the bombardment stuff, is like, say, when Horus does his first, when he does his first attack, as it were.
When he weeds out the loyalists from in amongst the legions, the ones who won't turn with them, likes of
which was awesome because like Loken, Torgadon, like it was awesome to watch because it the story. The books bounced it round from Death Guard point of view, Lunar Wolves, Emperor's Children, and then I've got another one of that was another freebie, and it was that Ferrus Manus' Legion? Was that the Iron Hands?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's about his legion seeking revenge against Fulgrim and the Emperor's Children. So that seems like it.
When he lost his head.
Yeah.
Shadrach.
So obviously he kills him in. Spoiler alert! Sorry. Kills him in Fulgrim.
It's been out for 20 years for that book, so I think I don't think the spoilers. You're all right.
It's more for people like me who haven't really read any of the lore.
Ferrus Manus losing his head has been a meme for a long time.
Oh yeah, but then obviously his legion seeking revenge, which I like the sound of.
Well, in Brutal Cunning, one of the main bad guys is hilarious because he's literally a pirate.
Yeah.
He's another orc, but he's like a pirate orc, and he's got like a transport device, so he just transports in and nicks your crap and leaves. It's like highly infuriating to everybody. It's just like, that git.
Well, the one I've just finished now, Outcast Dead, that's quite good. So
who's that about?
So basically, Outcast Dead, as it's set when Magnus decides to pop his head into the throne room and, from Prospero, and breach all of the seals so that the Chaos can then get in. So so basically that happens, and then there's this one guy who
in that what cocks the old job up essentially.
Yeah, the webway gets goosed.
Yeah.
So he basically
is the reason why the throne's a thing.
There's a psyker who picks up who's told some information from another psyker who dies, that they need to pass that information on. It's the most important bit of information that needs to be passed on, and he's basically having these other psychers trying to crack it, and they just can't get through. And then there's a jailbreak. So in this jail, there's 3 World Eaters. There's an Emperor's Children. There's a Lunar Wolf. There's a Thousand Sun. And there's a Death Guard. So they all break out, and there's fights against Custodians. There's fight against human race, but there's also 2 characters who... This is based on Earth, by the way, or on Terra. And there's 2 characters. One of them is... You hear about him throughout the whole book. The other guy called Baba Dekal, you hear more about him later on in it, but they are massive. They're actually bigger than Space Marines, so if you can figure out what they are, you'll be kind of in a good way. And it's
bigger than Space Marines.
Bigger than Space Marines, but not quite as big as Custodes. What do you think they are?
Was he the last Thunder Warrior?
He's the last Thunder Warrior, but there's 2 of them.
And what's this book called?
The Outcast Dead. That's a good book. Yeah. So I've just finished that one.
He put the cat among the pigeons because he like kind of the fact that he exists proves to the Space Marines that know he exists, that they are replaceable.
I've just added it to my wish list on Audible so I can find it.
Outcast Dead, and I've just started Age of Darkness, I believe. Is it Age of Darkness? No, Deliverance Lost. This is the next one after it I've just started, which is number 18. And that started off, I think that's Raven Guard, so like rebuilding the Legion. Now, I know a little bit about what happens in the books. I'm on chapter 2, so I'm like 20 minutes into the book, that's it. So I started listening to it today on the way home. But what happens with the Raven Guard is they're infiltrated. And who is the main group that infiltrates them? Well, who are the main infiltrators?
The Alpha Legion.
Yes, I'm Alpharius. So they infiltrate, because obviously Corvus Corax has lost most of his army through Isfan 5. So he's rebuilding his Legion. So you get to see him speaking to the Emperor telling him what to do to build his Legion back. But there's Alpha Legion there who are cocking it all up. So yeah, it's a big thing about that. So I'm looking forward to this.
Because Comrade Corax is Primarch of the Raven Guard, isn't he?
Yeah,
Comrade Kurz, yeah.
Comrade Kurz
is Night Lords, yeah.
Corvus Corax, yeah. But so it's about him, and I think there's too confusing them too close. But
he's the one that made the beaky helmets.
He did.
Yeah, I know the Raven Guard are luckily, so it's just getting the 2 the right way around.
Yeah. But after that, then I think I've got Deliverance Lost, and then I've got one of the best books of the Heresy, which is No Fear, which I'm really looking forward to. So that's that's a big.
I need to get to that.
That's a big Ultramarine, Dan Abnett book about Ultramarines and World Eaters and Word Bearers attacking Ultramar and stuff like that.
Well, it's Dan Abnett, so it's going to be good.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to
sounds good.
That's meant to
if
be
it's Dan Abnett or Dembski Bowden, it doesn't really matter what it is he's writing about. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Well, Dembski Bowden, he's the one that's done First Heretic, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a few good ones. I mean, Graham McNeil's done some good ones because he did the second one. There's a few that are a bit near. It's like Avoid Like the Plague.
He did False Gods.
False Gods was good, yeah. Avoid Like the Absolute Plague. There's one. What's it called?
He did Fulgrim.
Battle for the Abyss.
McNeil.
Avoid Like the fucking Plague. Battle for the Abyss.
That bad?
It's the worst one I've ever read. So I'll give you a bit background of it. So it's about. Did anyone ever watch the animated Star Wars, The Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Right. Do you remember right in the first season there was this ship that couldn't be destroyed, and it kept blowing up all the other ships. So it was a General Grievous's ship, and it had like a weapon on the side of it that would like a big EMP and wipe out the ships and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. So the word
it was the beginning of the big gun that was on the Starbase.
On the Star Destroyer, yeah. It was kind of it was one of them off the Death Star, yeah. So basically, the Word Bearers have made this ship on Mars or around Mars with the Mechanicum, or the Dark Mechanicum, as they went on to be, and they were basically flying to Ultramar to wipe out their fleet and then invade. That was the plan of it.
McCrag.
But there is a small force. One of them is actually a thousand son. There's this big old fat space wolf who runs a bar. There is a couple of Ultramarines, and basically they go through all this crap to take it out, and they finally take it out, and it's like the most. You're listening to it, and you're like, "What the fuck? It's dog shit." Yeah. Battle for the Abyss. Avoid.
All right, I'll bear that in mind.
Listen to it if you obviously if people talk about it, and you think I want to have a listen to it. Have a listen, and then you won't be listening long. I just grin and bird it because even like the local Warhammer guy, so Joshua, who isn't there anymore, he's moved to Chester. He said you can avoid that when it's shit, and he says you should read all the books you can, and he said that shit.
Right, okay.
But yeah, that's starting to look good, isn't it, with the gold now?
Yeah, it looks smart.
It's starting to come together. So I need to do this bit.
Prospero Burns still on my device.
Yeah, Prospero Burns was quite good. It wasn't as good as everyone made out. I didn't think it was as good as everyone made out, but it was good. Prospero Burns was good.
Which is mad for Dan Abnett, but yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, everyone said it was amazing. I'm like, it was good. You're done filing, gonna glue now. Now, fair play. Hopefully, you're enjoying listening to us talk about the Horus Heresy, because we haven't. Between all of us, we've not read the books. Yeah, we haven't read all of the books yet. We're kind of like. I've been into Warhammer on and off for 20 plus years. So I used to work for him many years ago. Then I went out of the hobby. Then I got back into it a few years ago, around about 5th edition. Fell out of it again and got back into it just after 10th edition came out. And between all that time, Horus Heresy came out. Now, I knew about the Horus Heresy parts of it. You didn't know the full story because of being into it at that time. So you knew who Horus was. You knew about Sanguinius and what happened on it and stuff like that. You going, Michael? Take care, buddy.
In our defense, there are 64 books currently in the Heresy, and there's 2 left. So is there one left?
No, they've just brought out the last one. So now they'll move on to the Scouring. So they're pretty much done. They're pretty much done with it now because it was like a final one that they did just to wrap a few bits up. They may do another one, but I think it's pretty much done now. They need to do a Scouring.
You want to check out the art book at Brutal Cunning? It's brilliant.
That sounds good.
But if you like your sci-fi, you like your grim dark, you like brothers fighting each other, big armies of all sorts. So you've got men, you've got like superhumans, you've got part mechanical men who are like the Mechanicum, who are like android based. You've got titans, like 100 feet tall titans. Some of them. You've got alien races who pop up every now and again. Yeah, it's definitely if you're a sci-fi addict, they're all worth a read. Or do what we do, which is listen to them. So like when I'm not streaming, so like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll sit downstairs, similar to what Adam used to do, put an audio book on, and just paint like this.
I do whilst I'm driving.
Yeah, but when I'm driving into work, I'm only driving for like 20 minutes, so I can't get much listen to.
I think that's why I've got like 3 tokens. I've not paid for a book, past obviously the subscription, but I've got like 3 spare tokens because I only drive for about an hour in the day. I've got about an hour left in the second book of First and Only, and then I'm planning on listening to where's me not started? Not Necropolis. Gene Father.
There you go. That's looking pretty good. That gold. I mean, it's going to look a lot darker when I get finished with it, but that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, your door looks really good, and that the canister next to it looks good as well.
Well, I was going to do these bits in gold, but I'm not. One of the clever little tips I'll give people is, if you notice at the side of the door there, you'll still see little bits of grey. Don't fully go over and don't cake everything, because when I'm going to give it a wash, I'll get different sort of colours appearing from the wash, because I'll get some on the grey, because it's grey underneath.
As well,
Yeah, and it'll look proper battered and stuff like that, so you don't have to fully do every single little bit of it.
You know what you need to get yourself, Alan, if you've not got any already? It's called Silica oxide. And it's good for like brass and gold when it looks weathered and like rusted almost. So what I've used on like Abaddon's base and some of my Eliminator's bases that have got like bits of exposed metal and stuff, and it just looks like it's oxidized. So it looks quite smart. So
Cool, have a look into it.
I would, mate. The Citadel do it. It's contrast paint, but it looks, especially in recesses and stuff like that, where you want it to sort of sit, it looks really quite good.
That's what I use. Now that's very, very old, because you can tell from the paint pot. It's still perfect. That is what I use to do like my skeletons, because it gives them that icky look. I use that for going on top of gold, and you can't get that. You haven't been able to get that for a long time. That's one of the best paints. I could probably sell that now. It's still about 3/4 full, and I could probably sell that online for big money.
Hey, Davos.
Chestnut ink.
Yep. Bye, Davos.
There you go. There's another question. Do you think I should glue the guy together first, or put him on the stand first?
I don't glue him to the stand. So everyone has their own way of doing it. Some people will paint them on a sprue. Some people will cut them. Or is it a quarter empty? No, 3/4 full, because I'm very optimistic these days. Davos has returned. He's not leaving. Welcome, Davos.
I'm a sub-assembly painter myself.
Yeah, I build my bits together unless there's a part you can't really get at. So 99 times out of 100, I'll build the model in its entirety, but I'll blue tack it to the base. Because what I find is if you disassemble it from the base, you can do all the undersides a lot easier. And then I'll glue it onto the
crotch.
base. Yeah, get to the crotch. The crotch watch.
Well, like when you did Fulgrim.
Yeah, Fulgrim.
You didn't attach his head because you had to do so much of the back of his head and crap.
Yeah. You paint your bits to your filthy. I've heard this, and I also saw it at Warhammer World. We've talked about you before, actually, when you were orcs. Because Go Get Fast in chat, he's building orcs as we speak. He's put a few of them in, and he was asking what models he should buy. And I was thinking about you, but you weren't in chat. So, what are good models to buy, Filthy? Just good-looking models in your orcs. I will have to paint all of my knights off their bases, which would be awkward. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that with my Lancer, because I built my Lancer about a month ago and I haven't done anything with it yet. I need to do his base, because I'm doing it like him running over like a molten lava base. They're gonna be themed after a video game. Ooh, what your base is gonna be themed after, Davos? Tell us more. Okay. All right. I can't hear him. He's still showing in the Discord, but he's not here. Bite all the knobs. There you go. Bite them all. You notice he never said some knobs, and he never said most knobs. So buy them all. Sell them out.
All the knobs.
Don't let anyone else have any knobs. Let's get all this gold done. It'd be nice to have a couple of different coloured type buildings.
All the knobs. You do have some knobs. I saw in that picture that you have a knob or two.
There you going, Ad. I'll see you later, buddy. Be back on some. I'll be back. I'll probably. Oh no, you'll be working. So I'm probably doing another paint stream on. I'll probably do another paint stream on Wednesday. Posted my base scheme on the Discord. You put it in general, have you? Oh. You're going to do it like that? Ooh, very nice. Have a look on Discord, everyone. Go into general and you'll see it. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I need to wire that. Yeah, somebody. Well, I'll be on tomorrow streaming, so come and have a chat. I'll be playing PUBG. Nate will be in it as well, and I know you'll be working, but I'll be doing another model stream on Wednesday. I don't know whether to build on that one or carry on painting. I might either spin the wheel or do a poll. We haven't done a spin the wheel in a while. I might do it, yeah. Tell you what, we'll do that on Wednesday. We'll do a spin the wheel on Wednesday. And we'll spin to see what we're going to build or paint.
Have a spin on the pole and put it on your OnlyFans.
Oof. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Don't tempt me, Frodo.
Whilst licking your brush seductively.
You're inviting us into Gentalapimpsy. You can do, but before you do, how old are you? We need to know that first. Because we have a certain age limit.
Yes, we'll learn that one quickly.
Yeah. How old are you and where are you from? 25, yeah, where are you from?
God, that reminds me of the old classic MSN Messenger. The first thing you ever sent to somebody was ASL.
ASL. Filthy's age limit is... Yeah, we're not going there, Filthy. We won't carry that conversation on. From America. Go on, yep. If you jump into the Discord, jump into the lobby, you've got me and Dan.
If I went to a teenager now and just said ASL, they'd just look at me funny. They wouldn't have a clue what we're on about.
No. Let's all go to the lobby.
Is it locked for him? Or is it just open?
Let me just check to make sure he's got the full member pack. Yeah, everyone's got it, yeah. Yeah, we need to get rid of the roles as well. We need to just have normal... I need to get Nate on the case. We need to get rid of this Marine role or make everyone a Marine when they join. Because people are joining, seeing that there's fuck all there and they're disappearing off, so... Yeah.
It should be alright being on your phone, because Nate was on his phone for the first half.
Pop on in, tell us what part of America. There he is.
Yellow.
How are we doing?
Ohio gozaimasu.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you? You alright?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I tried to wake up at 6 in the morning. Fell back to sleep a little bit after though.
Nice. Oh, Davos is coming in as well. Davos. Whereabouts in America?
The craziest looking mudkip I've ever seen.
I got some worse ones. Don't worry about it.
There we go. There's me gold.
Nothing
All pretty much
inappropriate.
done.
It's just creepy. That's all it is.
Yeah. Sounds like a good yeah.
There we go. Hello, friends.
There we go. Davos has arrived.
Oh, hello.
Is that the guy that does orcs as well?
No, that's Filthy. So Filthy's in chat. Filthy green name. He does orcs. He's a big fan of knobs.
That's cool.
I love Warhammer 40,000.
You're also the only one here that pays for nitro because your stuff's moving.
Who, me? Yeah.
How is that? I'm actually considering getting nitro so that when I'm on camera, it's actually displaying at like my camera's capability as opposed to 720.
Well, I've been a Nitro subscriber for 6 years, so I'm biased and say it's worth it.
You get to see my blotchy face.
I just started this hobby recently. A card shop opened up by my house. I guess walking distance. So I've been going there with my brother, and he's big into Warhammer.
It's great, isn't it?
Nice.
You're now addicted.
It's pretty fun.
That's why I call this, when I do it on stream, I call it plastic crack, because you're pretty much addicted to it.
Yeah, that was fun making those Gretchen and Rutherford. I don't know if you're supposed to call them Rutherford, but that's what it said on the box.
I don't know. You'd have to take a picture of the box and put it on. We'll have a look.
But she is.
Excuse me.
Rutherford and Gretchen. There we go. My bad. Let me take a picture real quick and I'll post it.
Yeah, cool. Someone can have a look on that now.
I can close out. Oops.
I need to put one of my war dogs aside because I'm selling it. I need to not build it. Oopsie. I love money.
Well, I managed to get I got it off Hobby
You're the wrong
Workshop.
hobby.
I managed to get the new Kill Team box, which I was happy about.
Yeah, I posted it by the way.
Let's have a look. You put it in just put it in the 40k stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect. Let's have a little look.
Run third and Gretchen.
Oh, Run Third. Yeah, that's the character, isn't it? So that character's called Run Third, isn't he? And then the Gretchen are all the other guys around it.
Oh, the one with the angry squig.
Yeah, it's Run Third.
Yeah, I love squids. Those things are my favorite.
Oh, squigs are ace. Squigs are just cool.
I like the Gretchen as well because I was watching a video and they said one of their I think it's a it's some type of electric weapon that he says it like shoots out like a Gretchen. That's how it works.
Yeah, there are Gretchen launchers.
Yeah.
This will blow your mind. You see your Gretchen with the ponytail.
What are you gonna say?
They're in the bucket right here.
Orcs can't grow hair. That's a hair squig. That is a squig. It just bites the top of his head and it becomes his hair.
That's funny.
Shock attack gun. There you go. That's what it's called. A shock attack gun. Just ask Filthy. Filthy will tell us everything. He loves his orcs.
That's where it's like
that guy that has a shock attack gun, but I gotta start slow first.
yeah, that game that came out not too long ago, where the whole reason why it happens at all is because somebody nicked his hair squig and he likes it. So he kills everybody to get his hair squig back. They are dumb and brilliant.
Oh yeah. If you don't like orcs, there's something wrong with it.
Some say they are cunningly brutal. Some say they are brutally
I
cunning.
almost went Necrons instead of orcs.
Another good choice.
It is.
I really like the Xeno races, like Necrons, Trinids. I don't know about the other one, but I like Trinids and Necrons are my favorite.
Good choice. Good choice.
I also
The
like
Nid-
the Emperor's Children as well, the Chaos faction.
You being asked how long you've been into the hobby. Jen, are you asking that to Filthy or are you asking that into us guys? I need some more gold. Behold the gold.
For me, it's been like a week.
Yeah, fair play.
A week.
Wow. You've not got the plastic crack addiction yet. That comes in week 3.
You've got 20 years of it now, lad.
The plastic crack will get you.
Glues probably do more high than other stuff.
Yeah. Filthy tends to be into things for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, my brother got me into it, so I'm trying to keep up with him, but I think I'm a little more into it than my brother now.
What army's your brother got?
I'm
What's he
doing the
painting?
research and all that, and he just wants to collect them and kind of paint them and go and play like a little bit. I want to get like fully into it.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about the hobby is you can do whatever you want to do. So, like, for at the moment, like, Dan's just more into the books, and then you've got people who are just into painting, people into the hobby side of things. It's that hobby where you can do one aspect of it, or you could do.
I know,
everything.
but I kind of wanted my brother to join me on it. That's the thing.
Well, that's the good thing about if you're getting into it for playing. Even when you're playing, there's different aspects of playing.
Yeah.
It's like because you're going Orky, you're going melee and rar and stupidity and brilliance.
Wah.
Yeah. If you was to pick Necrons are more methodical, relatively more distancy, but not as distancy as Tau. If you get within like shouting distance of a Tau, is dead. So it's like all different types of play depending on who you play. Yeah, always charge a Tau. They shit themselves.
Disgusting.
Charge dead.
Tau. Disgusting.
Always charge a Tau.
Yep. And if anyone turns around and says, "I'm a Tau player," yeah, they're not friends with you anymore. I'm unfriending you.
You can be
Are
a
you
Tau
serious
player.
about that,
Being
or
a
are you
Tau
just
player.
joking?
No, being a Tau player well, having a friend that's a Tau player is fantastic because you need a win every so often. I play Space Wolves, but I play Tau. Let's be friends.
I don't know
There's
exactly
this
what the Tau are. I just heard they're really religious, like, characters.
No, the Tau hate religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tau are not the Tower indoctrination. It's if you've ever seen which one is it? Is it Hot Fuzz? The greater good.
Oh, the greater good. Yeah, greater good.
Oh, for the greater good.
But they have just brought a god, if you like, into existence in the lore.
The humans did that, and then they summary executed all of the Tau humans.
Right. Well, yeah, you've got 50 years worth of lore to catch up on, so there's a lot.
The Tau's
to take in.
I'm never gonna catch up. I don't know. You thinking me catching up?
Oh,
you will.
Not
You
even
will. You
catching
catch up.
We'll never catch up. Don't worry about that.
The Tau are a bit like
Interested in.
the
The guy at
Space
the
European
car
Union.
shop I
Don't let
go
anybody in.
to, he's been playing for 28 years. That's what he said. He's been playing Warhammer for 28 years.
Has he always been Marines?
Don't know what he plays. I think he does like all of them. I really don't know. He's been in it long enough. He probably plays a lot of them.
Elderly people scare me.
Even if you just play Marines, there's different types of Marines.
My brother's making his own faction for like a Dark Angel like Space Marine mix, like any like Space Marine kind of guy.
You can homebrew. You can homebrew them.
I'm doing a custom color scheme, but I'm doing like orcs. Like there's not much to it, you know. I want to make like their skin like bluish black, and then like do like it's gonna be like a dark navy blue as well.
Yeah, do it. Do whatever color scheme you want. That's
I
the reason
kinda
why
wanna
there's
make
only
the clothes
18
white
legions
as
instead
well.
of 20. So in the
Yeah, the
Space
second
Marines-
and 11th don't exist, so you could always be a successor chapter of one of the lost.
Originally, there was no things as success chapters. There was 20 legions, but the idea was that your legion was the second or the 11th. That was the two legions left out for you to basically do the whole lore behind it. And then they brought out successors, and it kind of that's the way it went. Where's my 10 bits?
Well, they say that's.
My brother was always into it, but I kind of like watched him, and he gave me a Space Marine to make, and he had like a big hand thing that had like blades on it. I don't remember what it was, but it was back when it was like 2008 or below years. I don't know what kind of had back then, but it was a long time ago for me.
Was it a Terminator?
It was just a Space Marine. It's one of the old classic
Back in a minute.
ones.
I'm gonna go see if I've left me 10 bits downstairs.
That sounds like a Thunder Talon. Not Thunder Talon.
Lightning Claw.
Lightning Claw.
But I want to get one of those again later on, just for the
Could be Corvus
the
Corax.
memories.
Or one of his ilk.
I'm trying to figure out what arms to put on these orcs right now. I gotta see if I can put anything else on before I do the arms.
I should walk into town and add £100 to my Warhammer tab.
I like the way they let you still have a tab.
Yeah, it's only because I'm one of the only people who actually pay it off, even though it's not timely. I do pay it off. I'm one of the few people who do. There are people there who have thousands of pounds. The guy's too trusting.
I was about to say, your Games Workshop actually makes money.
Oh no, he runs a gym, and it's primarily like a gaming club, but he has a small shop, and people just kind of take stuff from the shelves and pay him back.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if he does 40k and he has a gym, why didn't he call it the Rubicon?
Hail the chair stream.
That'd be hilarious if he called it the Rubicon. Across the Rubicon.
What, the Rubicon Primaris? That's what it's called.
Yeah, he's talking about how where he gets his Warhammers also with Jim.
All right, okay.
Can you imagine calling it the Rubicon?
He just named it after himself. It's a very basic name.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd I just put that enemy size?
It's just his initials.
I've got one near me. It was made by a bloke called Walter O'Malley. So it's called O'Malley's Gym.
Oh yeah, I know where O'Malley's is.
Yeah, it's on top of the
Yeah, it's around the corner from where Vauxhall was.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work there.
You're not gonna see him anymore. He's very arthritic.
All right, okay.
If he is there, you'll know because his Willie's Jeep is outside. But you don't see him there much anymore. There's a lot of stairs. Davos's Discord has crashed. He shall return.
Right, that message was like 5 minutes ago.
Oh dear.
I must have been getting me Timbit. Sorry, Davos.
It's okay. I forgive you.
All hail the Davos.
Yummy energy drink, my 5th.
Fucking out this time of night.
Yeah.
You should donate to Slave's channel so I can get him to say your name, and I can nick it.
You should.
Like I have for Filthy Green Name.
And make sure to check out Filthy Green Name. He's the filthiest of all the names that are green.
Someone jump over to Slades and ask him to pop into Discord and have a chat with us so we can record it.
Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just focusing.
Yeah, it's fine, bud. Go as quiet
Focus
as you want,
away.
mate. Don't worry.
There's nothing more annoying than putting a Gretchen's arm on backwards.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I'm currently waiting to hear back from my uncle, but I might accidentally be going to LGT, which is Europe's largest Warhammer tournament.
Yeah.
I might accidentally be going to that in like 3-4 weeks. Oopsie.
Nice. That's a big
I might accidentally have packed an entire suitcase worth of armies.
It entirely depends, because I don't want to pay for London hotel prices, so it depends on if I can stay with my uncle. If not, I'm not.
You should get yourself a camper van.
Yeah.
I can't drive.
Okay, don't get a camper van then.
Yeah, that's not a lot of use to me. And my uncle lives in Windsor, so it's nice to stay at his house.
Hang on, how old are you, Davos?
I'm 24.
You gotta be careful when you say you can't drive.
Nah,
Why?
I've met Davos. He's fine.
Oh,
No,
the last stream we did, there was somebody that joined. He's like, "Can you join?" Yeah, sure. And it takes him a little while to get in, and we finally get him in. It's like he starts talking, and his voice is a little bit high. And we were,
Is that the guy
How
you
old are you?
repo with?
Yeah, we had to boot him, unfortunately. But funny thing was, Michael messaged me privately, and he goes, "I recognises the name from other Discords. Just be a bit wary." I'm like, right, okay, thank you. And then obviously we realised he's like, "Bye, you're gone." You can come. People can come into the Discord. It's fine, but you can't come on.
the Discord's perfectly fine. We don't swear in the Discord.
Yeah, but you can't come into the streams because we swear like a trooper, and it's a safeguarding thing. So the wrong thing gets said, we're all put on a register. So that's why if you're under the age of 18,
I just block anybody underage.
yeah, you're not coming into the chats, unfortunately.
Yeah,
If you appear in
PG
the
family friendly clean friends.
if suddenly
When you
appear,
give
get
me
booted.
access to a soundboard and people's voices.
Can I like stretch this?
Absolutely not.
Oh. What do I have here?
You can't keep getting away.
When is it gonna end, Robbie?
Oh wait, no, these are from They're not Valrak saying these. That's cringe.
You need to record Valrak saying them.
Yeah.
I had a
Yes,
dream
you need an
once
entire wall.
Angron came back. It was really weird.
That's not even Valrak.
No,
Why none of these Valrak? And
You need a wall of Valrak.
Oh, I can't use any of those ones. Those ones are not stream appropriate.
Are you going to Valfest, Davos?
Realistically, I don't think so. I might, but it depends because I'm also gonna go up to Ipswich to visit Leo, and it will literally be 2 weeks after LGT if I do go to LGT.
Now I get why you're selling stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably put that game Blackstone Fortress on eBay because like I'm trying to offer it to friends first, but
Yeah.
if not, then like on eBay it'll go for up to near £200, which is insane.
Well, that Repulsor you messaged me about, I was very interested in that, just because I want to do a ruined tank, so I wouldn't be bothered about the extra bits. So
I can still send it to you if you want.
Yeah, but I'll buy it off you. Don't have to. Yeah, I'll buy it off. Give me a price when we talk later on.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll buy it off you, and then
Because
I'll do a ruined
I
tank.
can't be bothered to do my Black Templars anymore, so like I'll probably do them at some point, but I just want the space at the moment.
Yeah, and I want to do a ruined tank as a bit of scenery, because I'm doing a couple of ruined drop pods. I'm going to do a Bloodhounds ruined drop pod. To honor slave. And then what else am I doing? I've already got a knackered out tank. I want a grav tank of some sort. So yeah, I'll buy that off.
I have a what could be classed as ruined repulsor executioner, just because only half of it's printed. I've got 2 halves of an impulsor and 1 fully built, fully thinged impulsor.
Are they all printed, are they? Or the?
They're all printed, yeah.
No, I definitely have like the ruined bits because I want to build a ruined. Yeah. Plus, as well, we were talking about this before, and I don't know if you were listening. I want to get a red. Don't matter about red. I want a British phone box and a post box, just for shits and giggles on a map somewhere. So I might pay you to 3D print them.
Yeah, that'll be easy enough to do.
Maybe do like a few of them, like do like 3 or 4 of them or something.
I need to go to town at some point and buy a new funnel because I've lost mine and I had a print failure recently and I can't print until I clean the printer, which requires me to go and buy a funnel. So I need to not be lazy. But I'll probably do that tomorrow, which is when I'll probably also add another £100 to my tab.
When you get the phone box, will you get like some Mechanicus dude absolutely soiling his robes over it? It's like a toaster but bigger.
That's what I'll do. I'll do a mechanic. So I'll get like the post box and do a Mechanicus like posting a letter in it for a giggle, and then I'll have a phone box, but I'll have like Mechanicus like looking at it going, "What the hell's this?"
When in doubt, remember that Malcador has the Mona Lisa in the Imperial Palace.
Malcador, well, he did, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if this thing's a bomb or not that he's holding.
Who's that? The
orc. It's on one of the hands. It looks like a little like bowling ball, but like only a half thing.
Yeah, it will be a bomb.
I want those dumbbell kind of things that they have. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It doesn't say what it is though. I can take a picture and post it if you want.
Yeah, you can do. And someone on Discord will tell you.
Because if it's one of those, what I'm thinking is I kind of want to put it on my guy, make him like a detonator kind of guy. Let me find it. Where'd I put it? I can post my progress as well if you want.
Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. Right, so there we go. So there's some tin bits that started. So we're starting to put a bit of life into it now and get the tin bits going.
I posted it in the 40k section as well.
Oh yeah, it's just popped up now.
I love
Yeah,
Discord.
that's like a mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mine. That.
So it is what I thought it was, pretty much. Yeah, I kind of want to use that on him.
Which now translates to the grenade stratagem.
Yes.
1 CP. roll 6 dice. Every 5 up is a mortal wound to a maximum of 6.
I put one of it was like a mouthpiece. I put it under there, like make it look like it was like some type of guard for his neck and stuff to make it look cool.
God, I mispointed war gear.
And one of the good things you can do with pointed war gear. So you can use weapons from like different factions because that's what orcs do. They like to loot things. And then so if you've got like your brothers into Space Marines or a different army, you could put some of their weapons on it and it'll be fine. And it will all be canon.
And not only certain orcs did that.
Oh, all orcs. If it makes big Daka, they'll have it. They don't particularly like energy weapons, but they'll love bolters.
Yeah.
They'll never use a plasma pistol on an orc.
No, they won't use las pistols. They won't use lancers because they don't go boom.
I like boomies.
I mean,
boomies just melt.
There are orc plasma weapons. They just don't like to call them plasma.
Is that mainly weird boys that use those though?
The mechs use them.
Oh yeah, the mechs will do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what is it? What's
the stompers?
Looters. I think they are technically plasma weapons, or at least they function the same as plasma.
Right, if the orcs, I always picture if the orcs were ever in Borderlands, they'd be Tog.
Yeah, death guns are built as like they're built with anything, but death guns do use plasma. So I think it's just specialist orcs use plasma, not all of them though.
Yeah, they classed them as weird.
Yeah.
Where's the Daka? Where's the boom?
A long time ago, I had a really big stomper with a penis gun, and I miss it. I regret selling it every day.
I want my homies in chunks, not puddles.
At some point, I'm gonna print a Titan. I just need to not be lazy.
You're gonna just start off with a Warhound, or?
No, Warhounds are basic. I'm probably gonna print off like a Reaver Titan. I've got
Not an
all the
Imperator.
files.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's too big. Won't
Have you seen
fit.
that girl? There's a girl that I follow. I say girl. She's like full ass woman. There's a woman that I follow on Instagram. She's printed a 1-to-1 Primaris and a 1-to-1 Sisters of Battle.
I want to do a Space Marine cosplay at one point. Once again, I just have to not be lazy. I also need to buy an FDM printer because there's no way I'm doing all of that in resin.
Yeah.
There you go. She's called the Imperial Saint.
Now you know why I like a pointy brush, and why I clean it quite often. Create the tip, as you can see there.
Just the tip, and only for a second.
So I have a nice
Anyway,
pointy
my
tip.
energy drink has kicked in, so I'm going to go and play Walking Dead VR and go and whistle at zombies to stab them in the head. Goodbye, friends.
See you, dude. Nice
Take
one
care,
for
bud.
popping by, mate.
Oi.
Auf Wiedersehen.
He's gone.
I love Davos. He's such a cool guy. Mad as a box of frogs.
He's left us, and I'm devastated.
It's normal to be mad like that.
Oh yeah, you have to be.
Well, you're into 40k now, mate.
I like your thing you're painting on the video.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
The gold looks really nice. It's the blue. Are you changing the blue, or is it gonna stay that blue?
So the blue is Mechanicus Standard Grey, which is a very bluey grey, but it's a bit lighter on the camera. Like the paint there on camera for me looks like it's like that Mephiston.
You
But it's
could
actually
do black with it. They'll match the gold and red really well.
Well, I'm gonna do because it's a ruined building. I'm basically gonna do that white, silver on quite a lot of the bits. And whatnot, and then what I'm going to do is wash over the top of it. Well, my voice will guide walkers to your knife. But yeah, I'm going to do a black wash over the top, so it will look
like old and rustic kind of look.
There you go. So that's the same. That's the same Mechanicus Grey, but you can see a difference in the colour there. You see that?
It is a very bright light. Remember?
Yeah, it's a bit. Let me just turn that light off for now. Hang on one sec.
I think my stream is behind on what you're showing.
Yeah, press your live
Yeah,
button.
it was.
There you go. Right.
Dark Park Gaming After Dark.
You can see it's a bit darker on this one because I've done a wash over the top of it. So that looks more grim dark, and that looks more plain. So the idea is I'm going to make the grey look like that, and you can see from here I've gone dark recesses all around here, but then I've done like little highlights on the top, so that's brighter than the recesses, and you can see the different stages of it. So that's going to be the eventual.
I got a question. Are you gonna paint the other stuff on the bottom, like the little bolts and stuff that gonna go around the edge of the castle?
No, because
you did it on that one, but you didn't do it on the other one.
Yeah, so on this one, I haven't done the bolts on this one. They're just.
But you are though.
Yeah, so with this one, the bolts will naturally stand out. Remember, friends, the naked man fears no pickpocket. That's true. Unless you hide it up your ass. But with this one, because you've gone. Oh shit! There's still ink on that one. Because I've gone dark around it, it looks like they're popping out. So the actual ink has gone around it instead. So that's why they look like they're painted when they're not. No, I don't paint the bolts. The only bolts I'll ever paint is quite big ones. So, like, for example...
I like the outlining part, not the whole thing.
Yeah, some of them I'll do it, some of them I won't. Like this one, for example, that I'm painting, this is quite a hefty... If you look at the size difference here, so there's what I'm painting now, and there's the bottom... Actually, I'll tell you what, let me change cameras, because this ain't working. So I just change my camera. There we go. Right. So that's what I'm currently painting. And this is what I'm working privately, so it's a bit bigger. So the only thing I'll paint on this is you'll notice there's some little silver studs at the bottom. So like there, they're the only things studs I'll paint. But no, on some of them you don't necessarily have to paint these bits here that go along and this bit along gold. Because I think then you're just doing a bit too much. But what I want to do is when I do a game, I want all the terrain to look slightly different. Because when you go out, there's not many buildings that you walk past which look exactly the same. They've all got different brick, they've all got different colours, they've all weathered in a different way because of the way that they face the sun or the way that the wind blows. So they all look slightly different. So yeah, like this one will be that colour, where the ruin won't be. And then you've got that one that won't be. So they'll all look different, so you've got different buildings. And then I've got obviously like ones that I still need to paint that I'll do in a different style. And then I've got other ones that I need to paint that I'll do in a completely different style again. So yeah, I want all the buildings to look slightly different so they're not exactly the same. And that's the idea anyway. But it takes a while. It takes a while to paint them all. That's why I'm doing them on stream.
It's really relaxing to do, so it's probably really fun to stream as well.
Yeah, well, you get your mates in, you can have a good laugh, you can have a good joke, and we do giveaways. So if you want to become like a member of the channel or anything, you'll get put into the giveaway. And we do goals during the giveaways. So like, for example, during the month, like today, I've done a goal where we do one super chat of £5 or more. Everyone who then gifts or becomes a member or does a super chat, they'll get more entries. And then at the end of every month, we give away vouchers, Steam keys, stuff like that. So like we did one yesterday where we done 2 giveaways. We done a game for Steam, and we did a voucher as well. So you just tell me where you want the voucher for, I buy it and give you the codes and stuff. So yeah, we do all sorts of stuff like that.
Probably can't do none of that because money's tight, and I'm doing this hobby now, and I gotta give a lot of my money to my family so we can move out.
Yeah, man, don't have
So
to.
I'm on disability, so I gotta do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, you don't. No one is pressured into doing it. It's just there for you if you wanted to. Now there is an easy way for you to win without actually paying anything, and it was proved last night. So what we do is if you are gifted a membership by someone else, so what you got to make sure is you've enabled gifted memberships for the channel, and as long as you've got gifted memberships enabled and someone gifts a membership, you may get it. And then when you're here at the end of the month, so it's always the last day of the month, we'll do a giveaway, and Slave won a key for a game yesterday, a Steam key, through his type-in chat way. So he technically didn't pay anything and he's won a game. So there are ways to win without actually paying money.
Still, though.
Say again?
My PC is like a bad PC, so I can't really run a lot of that stuff.
Well, you might win the voucher, and you can choose to re-roll it. So like we had a winner who won the month before, he won £270 voucher, and he said re-roll. And then the next guy won it, he also said re-roll. So we had you can choose to re-roll it if you want, or you can take the key and then you can sell it.
To the next person?
Say again?
You mean when you say re-roll, you mean to the next person?
Yeah, you can re-roll it, or you can take the key and sell it and make some money on it. So you don't have to use the key, you can sell it on to someone, get a bit of cash.
I gotta check if this part is to the boss or something I can use for one of the other ones.
Yeah, it's always worth making sure you got gifted members enabled, because you may win something for free.
I have it enabled. This is I probably won't enter the giveaways.
Well,
Let somebody else get them.
Yeah, you can still enter. It's still worth being here at month end anyway. But if anyone wants to test to see if gifted memberships is working, see if we can get one, do it. I would never re-roll my channel. Appearances are not cheap. Davos keeps, Davos wins. You can keep what you kill. Now what film's that off? Bit more piping on this.
Does it matter what weapons I put?
God damn it!
Yeah, you can keep what you killed, Davos. It's a line off a film. If anyone doesn't understand why we're laughing our heads off, so Dan, you're legend, Dan, you're going down 5 times. Dan has just gifted a membership to himself because his alternate account, his alternate account is called Thrustmaster. So, as the rules per yesterday, Dan, now you've been gifted a membership, you've got to give one forward.
God damn it!
You're going down 5 times. Oh, sorry, that's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So
I'm gonna head out. I gotta go do some stuff. You guys have fun. I'll come in check on you guys later. You'll probably be asleep by the time I come back anyway.
Yeah, we're probably only gonna be on another 30 minutes or so, but we're back on tomorrow playing some games. I was only joking there. But yeah,
My Life Journey got it this time.
My Life Journey got it.
But yeah, one quick thing.
We'll be back on Wednesday.
Dual axes on one of my orcs. Will that mess up if I do tabletop?
Say that again.
I want to do dual axes. I don't know if certain points for certain weapons are for different things.
No.
So I plan on doing the tabletop.
No, because you can, as long as you distinguish what they've got. So it depends if you're playing. If you're playing in a tournament, then potentially. But if you're playing,
I want to do dual axes on one. So I didn't know if that would be bad or not.
No, you can do dual axes if you wanted to. Because if you're playing in a tournament, then it's pretty much if you
more numbers based, and it doesn't matter what I put on it.
There you go. Davos plays tournaments. Dual axes are fine. Boys is boys. Dual axes is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki, that's all I needed to know because I was kind of worried about that. So I want to get into the tournaments, but I don't. I'm probably gonna do like my local card shop stuff first and go from
Yeah,
there.
start small. Best way, mate. Best way. But I appreciate your subscribing. Appreciate you popping in, coming and chatting to us for a bit. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, if I see you live again, I'll come in and say hi.
Yeah,
and I'll probably talking to Discord, show off my stuff and that stuff. You guys take care.
Yeah, and you, mate. All the best.
Have a good one.
Peace.
What a nice guy. It's nice like when you get new members and they're nice like that. What a nice guy. Welcome in anytime. But big thanks to Dan as well. Appreciate the 2 gifted members, mate. You're a legend. Love you. I just didn't get a chance to get it out because I was chatting to the guys. But no, so there you go. So Dan gifted himself and my life journey. So well done.
Indian giving. Yeah, Thrustmaster's the YouTube channel I have attached to my phone, as opposed to the one that's attached to my PC. So if I'm on cam streaming, I'll tend to log into the stream on my Thrustmaster channel to see what the hell my camera's doing. You're welcome, Marla Jenny.
Oh, she said thanks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, if you
now have a red helmet.
Yeah. So if like I said to everyone, if you do get gifted a membership or anything, please say thanks. It's always nice. These guys are awesome who do it. Yeah, a little thank you goes a long way. So Dan, say thank you to yourself.
Let me just log in as Thrustmaster and thank me.
Why, thank you, Capra. You're fine. You're very welcome, Thrustmaster. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing now. Just realised I've moved the camera too much. There you go. You can see the Timbits working on that one because there's a lot more. Capra the sexy beast. See, Davos has put next step WCW, Nova, and LVO. As soon as you put WCW, I'm like, you're into wrestling.
I thought that. I'm like, what the hell's Nova?
Nova's Nova's gone. Davos, we're listening to if you YouTube copyright-free background music. This is 12 hours of copyright-free music, free background music for YouTube videos and content creators. Yeah. But I'll tell you what we can do, though. Hang on. I'll tell you what we could do. Just for a change.
World Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
And
this is for Jen.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
I'm a slave. Right, any more pipages? Yes, some more. Well, I think I'll do the last of these pipes and then I'm probably going to call it a day. Rather than doing all the pipes silver, it's nice to do just a contrasting colour, so like a dark. It's like it's brass that's just aged and aged and aged, and then if I get some green, like the technical green colour, I could dab a little bit of that in it. It looks like proper copper weathering.
I just remembered the first time I sent 5 gifted to Slade, I got myself and you.
You did, yeah, you did, yeah. But you actually got yourself, didn't you? You actually got the account that you did it, yeah. Which I've never seen.
Because I wasn't a member at the time.
Yeah, I've never ever seen that before. You picked your own self up. Not an alt account. I mean, you can't see. Just drying out a bit this time.
What she said. Been doing it for too long.
I know, yeah.
It happens.
Been down there for too long, man. There we go. I think that's pretty much all the pipes that are pipes and not... Oh, missed a bit of gold here, though. Missed that bit of gold. Have we got any gold? I might be able to mix that bit and make it work, I know. Might be able to make this work.
Get a little bit darker and crusty, it could be like Slade's pipe.
Browner. Make it browner.
Make it brown and lumpy.
Bit of green, a bit cleaner.
It reminds me of me, that is specialist pipe. Reminds me of my dad's old teacup, his tea mug. Never wash it. Gets rid of the,
Rid of the flavour.
yeah, gets rid of the patina. I washed his cup one time when I was like flaming 12. I thought he was going to throw me out of a window. That's 15 years of crud on that cup. Ruined it.
The flavour's gone.
It took ages. It took ages to scratch all that. I had to scratch it off with a spoon before I washed it.
So I might have to do this a little bit weird. There we go. You're departing for realsies. See you, Davos. I'm going to end in a minute anyway. I'm up to I'm over 1.5 Val racks now, so I've still got a lot of the inside to do. But in terms of outside, that's starting to come together really well.
I literally just opened Slade stream for half a second, and it just instantly comes out with an instant classic. Oh, it's got some stick to it. Oh, it's really sticky inside. Right. I'm gonna clip that.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with this so far. How it's looking. Oh, missed the gold bit there. Yeah, it's going a bit squared anyway. So next time when we do a bit, we can do this white and do this silver, so it stands out a bit. These we might do in like a green or something, maybe a green and a blue for a bit of colour. Do blue on this, whatever. We're gonna do that pipe, that silver, that silver. Then moving over here, we need to do silver inside, tin bits on the top there. Do these little bits in silver, and then move on to the inside. The inside I'm not too worried about because I can just dry brush all this on the top. That's nice and easy. I need to gold this bit around here. That needs doing. And then work on the inside there. So we've got a few bits that we can do, but I think all on the main, that's starting to look really good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the gold suggestion, because now it'll stand out a little bit different from other buildings. And the idea is I want to try and get the buildings all done so I can do a bat rep, because I got a new battle mat, and I got so with my new battle mat I want to get some nice terrain on it so we can properly do a battle report, or so it looks nice, because it'd be nice to have a couple of painted armies on there and do a full-on battle report and stuff. But yeah, let me just get rid of this. Not that one. I also finally face into it. So yeah, there we go.
Slave's asking whether you'd done because he was going to pop in a bit, and said you're wrapping up now.
Yeah, wrapping up now. But no, thanks everyone for popping by. Thank you to all the legends who have either gifted a membership, done a super chat. Oh, absolutely amazing. Oh, what?
He's watching us.
Nobody say a word. Everyone, freeze. Don't even blink.
Damn it, there was too much talking. I could have clipped the living crap out of that.
He's not watching us, is he?
He is watching us. He's currently sat there frozen waiting for the response because they... They're frozen waiting for the response because they...
Is he now?
Why?
I see a space marine. I see a double space marine now.
That's
I
just
see
too
a
much
triple.
sexiness for one screen. What's going on?
I see a triple space marine now. I see a quadruple space marine now. I see 5. Oh no, this is freaking me out, man.
It's like we've had to go with that crusty bong.
Now this is content. Now this is pod racing. All right. Glad to see. I hope everything was all great over there. Hope you guys had a good stream.
We did, mate.
Some
Yeah.
good stuff going. Did you get those buildings done up?
There we go. That's where we're up to on the building front. Let me change the. It's because it's freaking me out. Let me change the. There we go. We're back to that. There we go. That's where we're up to. So we got that bit done. There we go. That's where we're up to. We got that. Looking good. Getting there slowly. The red door was a good idea, and then we're going to do that in white and do that like the Mechanicum. So yeah, we'll get a little bit more done. We've not really done anything on the inside yet. A little bit of red. But thank you for asking, sir.
Looking forward to that. The black and white half one. Okay, awesome. Good to hear.
But yeah, I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for popping in on us.
Let's get out of his hair. He's wrapping up. He doesn't need me to keep him there. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
See you, Slade.
Bye, miss you.
What kind of fucking shenanigans is that shit?
That was freaky deaky, that there. The multiple slaves, the multiple slaves, the multiple slaves. But no, thanks everyone for popping by. It's been brilliant. It's been another great stream. We've had, believe it or not, 126 of you come and go. So thank you very much, everyone. That surprised me. I was watching it earlier in the stream, and I'm like, I looked, and we've been on streaming just over an hour, and it was like 60 odd. I'm like, oof, that's a lot of people coming and go. But no, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for all the gifting. So we're back on tomorrow. We're going to play some PUBG. Nate's coming in. We've got people who I work with. Let me just save that before I forget. Actually, cancel that one. Yeah, so we've got a few people popping by, so we're going to do that. We'll see what happens after that, how long we play for. And then we're back on Wednesday, and we're going to spin the wheel. So we're either going to paint or we're going to build. See what happens. Sorry, I came from nowhere. But thank you, everyone. Take care. You've been awesome. Love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Go check out Tallahassee at Dark Pack Gaming.